Hey, ladies and gentlemen, step right up, step right up. This Wednesday, we've got, for the Starcraft community, something you've all been asking for a very long time.
There's a micro tournament with some of NA's finest. And I just want you to know that I'm going to dumpster everybody live at twitch.tv/Artosis. There's absolutely no competition here. We've got Vibe and Neuro.
I haven't made a movie in a while, so I'm gonna need that $200 prize pool in this micro showdown we're gonna have on Wednesday. I'm gonna take it. Oh, wait, hold on. Someone else is here.
Zerg players. Like they even know what micro is. Their army literally micros itself. And then we've got Pilly of Protoss. What's the Protoss even gonna do without shield batteries?
What's up, guys? Pilly here. Excited to announce that I'll be playing in the $200 Micro Wars tournament on the Pylon show, casted by Artosis on February 3rd. And you know, when Artosis asked us to make this video, he told us not to do this typical pro gamer bit where you're just gonna say that you're gonna show good games for your fans.
Hey there, probes and probles. Now, you might not know me as the best micro player. You might not know me as the best macro player. I might be 1/4 the age of Artosis, 1/2 the IQ of my opponents, but if there is one thing that I know, it's how to show good games for the fans. See you out there.
Where you're just gonna say that you're gonna show good games for your fans.
And I took that personally, because I'm the only pro gamer of the bunch. I mean, look at the lineup. You got Vibe and Neuro.
Yeah, okay. Settled that. Now I'm gonna settle this. Micro tournament's gonna be mine. Because I'm so confident that I'm gonna win this, that I won't even use control groups, because nothing controls me.
You got Vibe and Neuro. We've been hard stacked at 5k for the past 10 years. You got Grant.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is GiantGrantGames, and today I'm here to ask you the question: is it possible to beat these Grandmaster StarCraft 2 players in a micro tournament without losing a unit? No, it's not. That should be really obvious. But on Friday the 3rd, I will be giving my best shot to not embarrass myself. 7 great StarCraft 2 players and myself will be duking it out in incredibly contrived micro scenarios on Artosis' Twitch channel for honor, glory, and most importantly, getting Artosis to notice me and think that I'm neat.
You got Terran players, which don't even know how to micro.
How your ankles doing, Jason?
You literally almost lost by one Hellion, talking so much shit.
Yeah. One.
Fuck.
Yeah. Up! Up! 2. Up! Ah! Dude, don't you play this race?
Fuck off. It's like fucking 4 to 6.
So, I heard there's a Micro Wars tournament going on with the Pylon show that Artosis is hosting on his channel, and I was invited. I used to be the strongest micro tournament and challenge player ever in Brood War and Wings Liberty. Why do you think I was rank 1 Grandmaster in NA? It also got me my girlfriend through micro tournament. All the babes want Ruff. So you invited some scribe, Nerdo, Pilly Willy, Little Ant Games, Jugger he's not Jason, some sprinter running up a tree with Zelda? You think these nerds got anything on me? Well, I've set up a simulation just for that. Let's see what it says.
So, anything but the first place will be extremely disappointing for me and my viewers, especially because of my stream. I have a tradition of almost on the end of every stream to play a Heart of the Swarm version of a micro tournament, which is super outdated and super lame. So now, not only I get to win some money, but I also get a new map where we can play a micro tournament on. Amazing.
The swimsuit competition of StarCraft streamers, $200 prize featuring Vibe and Neuro, Pilly, and GiantGrantGames, JuggernautJason, and Ruff. Winter and UpATreeZelda this February the 3rd. Who's got the famous ass? Who's got the beefiest arms? Who's got the tightest stomach? We're gonna find out. We're gonna trot these people out on the stage for the world to see in a judge contest of these people in swimsuits. You've always wanted to see it, and now you can. Tune in, twitch.tv/Artosis, and each of their own streams as well.
In this tournament, we will finally be able to answer the question, what is better practice in StarCraft 2? Doing incredibly obtuse challenge runs and speed runs, or actually playing the game as intended? We both know the answer to the question, but please just humor me a little bit this time. Once again, this happens on February the 3rd on Artosis' channel. Hope to see you then.
You give me shit. The fucking patience blink over here.
YOLO.
Jumps onto me just like, yeah, man, this is fine. What's the worst that could fucking happen, dude?
Oh, this is just, this is gonna be so easy. Just make sure you tune in, please.
Nyum.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pylon Show. This is episode, I don't know, but maybe 120 or so? CatZ, you've been on about 70 of those episodes. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great, man. I'm looking forward to this. It's an exciting episode.
Yeah. I'm so glad that you reached out to cast it with me, because originally I didn't even think of that, and I was just going to sit here and blather to myself during it. But this is a very exciting episode, a very special episode that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And Cobra and I have talked about it for a long time, getting it going. And a big shout out to Super Owlman, who has been on the Pylon Show before. He's a map maker. He makes a lot of the maps that you play on in StarCraft 2. But this is basically modeled after Micro Wars Gold, the best micro map ever in StarCraft 1. And he did a ridiculously awesome job, man. It's like, it's so nice. I looked through the arcade for micro maps that we could use, and none of them were of the quality of Micro Wars Gold from Brood War, which is like,
They are just very
outdated.
Yeah, they're extremely outdated, because the person that did the micro maps before was Moro, and he has been MIA for a few years now. So we didn't really get a good legacy of the wood micro maps for forever.
Well, the Pylon Show to the rescue. As long as the Pylon Show is around, we will keep this updated, and we will pay to make sure it is as good as it can be. Just throwing this out there, we have a channel in the Discord of the Pylon Show where you can leave feedback of the map. Everyone can play this. It's being uploaded to all the servers. It's called Artosis Pylon Show Micro Map 2021 by Super Owlman. But yeah, everyone, if you can play it some and give some feedback, we're super happy to hear that, and we can change the rounds and any bugs you find and things like that. But yeah, it's going to be great. Basically, what we're going to have today is 8 popular streamers all playing against each other. They're all really good players as well. And some of them have practiced the maps, some of them have not. It's just a single elimination bracket style tournament. We have about $200 on the line. And we have all of their streams linked for you, so you can actually watch them micro against each other. And you can listen to us commentate it. So there you go. Yeah, and of course the show will be on the screen as well. I don't know. Anything else, CatZ, before we get into our first little interview and first round?
Nothing. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how did the map come about? Did you contribute a lot to how the rounds are structured or something like that?
Yeah. So basically, I just wanted to do something very similar to the Micro Wars Gold, as I mentioned. So I kind of started popping around and asking people who could do it. And Super Owlman was very hesitant. He's like, "Oh, I haven't made arcade maps. That sounds really complicated." I'm like, "Oh, that's okay, man. It's fine if you don't feel like you can do it, because I want a really good job done." And then he came back to me a couple days later. He's like, I'll do it. Let's go."
Oh,
and he actually delivered it super quick. When he said he was ready, I was like, "Oh, okay." I thought this was going to take longer to get this together. So I actually just sat down. I made a tweet asking what people's favorite micro situations are.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so I got some ideas from that, and I came up with some of my own ideas, and I switched some things around. I tested the map when it first was made with JuggernautJason,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave me some ideas to change some of the rounds. And as I've been getting feedback from everyone playing it this week, we've been just kind of altering the unit counts to try to make everything winnable from both sides. Because we had a few that was like, oh no, I didn't realize, for instance, that Blink Stalkers are not as good against non-Blink Stalkers as I thought they were. Obviously, they're better than non-Blink Stalkers, but like you'd be surprised. The what do we have it? I think we had it like 12 versus 8, 100% unwinnable as Blink. Can you believe that? That's I never thought that would be the case, but it was. And so yeah, that's basically it. We've been altering it, and if any of the rounds are kind of boring and not as good, or if anyone comes up with more ideas, super happy to hear about all that. Just drop those.
Do you say
in
that
the
was
Discord
12,
channel.
12 non-Blink Stalkers against 8 Blink Stalkers?
Yeah.
It's probably just the threshold. But I think 11 or 12 one-shot is the thing.
Yes. That's what Peely was saying as well. It's like when you can one shot, it's so broken.
Yeah,
we actually we way lowered the non-blink. I forget what numbers we have it at right now, but it's like barely more non-blink, and we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
But yeah, we've put some changes in that I'm not sure the players have even seen yet, but I did tell them what they were. Hopefully we have very close matches for the fans.
I hope so as well. Yeah, I mean, those are all my questions. I think that I'm looking forward to this map. The European pros are always looking for like use map what UMS to play, and they've been lacking a micro map for a long time. I'm sure a lot of people will be happy if this map is continued to be iterated on. And
absolutely. Absolutely.
And I love that it's back and forth. Maybe we can make it like a broader dynamic than 1v1 at some point. But I love that it's the 1v1 aspect, because it allows you to mirror afterwards, so it's perfectly fair.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like about it, right? Where it's like you get to show both sides, and you just switch immediately, so you're kind of like learning while you go. Yeah, we do have a bracket. We'll throw that up in a minute, hopefully. I see Super Owlman in the chat. Thank you so much, Super Owlman. Give that guy some love. But yeah, definitely, as people give us information, like if you're a European pro, I want to get the map like really tuned in, so all the battles are really good, and then do one of these like with the Korean pros, and do one of these with the European pros, and do one of these with the NA pros, because I think that would be amazing to watch, like Cyril versus Showtime micro battle, right? Or Maru versus Beyond. Like, what would that? I that's what I want. That's the goal.
Nice. Yeah, that would be awesome. Maybe there can be like alternate maps with like terrain differences as well, like just to replicate more of like what, or even like there's some micro maps that have had ideas like having like to protect a mineral line or shit like that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Games, yeah.
Damn, you have some good ideas in you, man, for sure. But yeah, I mean, as long as people enjoy the map and the content, and Super Owlman is willing to make things for us, we'll just keep going forward with it. I think it's going to be great. I haven't been this excited for something in a long time.
Let's do it.
Okay, we got both of our first two contestants ready for winner's interview, and we have the bracket ready to show on screen if you want that.
All right, thank you, Cobra. Throw the bracket up. Let's take a look at the bracket. And Cobra, what's the command for people seeing the streams?
Exclamation players.
Okay, so guys, if you want to watch the players live, which I really suggest you do, this is kind of a community fun thing. So check out these amazing streamers. Use the command players. All right. So
wait, Cobra. Did Cobra say winners interviews? We don't get to interview them before the match.
Yeah, no, we're doing it
show
before,
and
so.
winners.
Okay, cool. Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Here's the bracket.
Alrighty. All right, so there we have it. We have the bracket right there. Vibe versus GiantGrantGames, Neuro versus UpATreeZelda, Peely against Winter, JuggernautJason against Ruff. What do you think about this lineup, first thing, CatZ?
I love the lineup. A lot of these players are very enthusiastic about micro battles. A few of them, or a couple of them, play random, which is going to help them here, even if they're not the highest caliber otherwise. Vibe used to be king of micro, and back in the olden root days. So I'm excited to see him. Peely is a professional gamer, which no one else is at this point in this lineup. So, or maybe Jason is fairly close, and he plays Terran, and he had a lot of. Yeah, I love this lineup, and Ruff was the talking shit the most. So yeah,
I love that part of it. I told Cobra put Vibe and Peely on upset sides of the bracket because I kind of view them as probably the strongest players. Although as you were saying, and as Jason was saying, Vibe is a Zerg player, so I guess we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Zerg's great,
right.
guys. Come on.
Yeah, all right. Well, shit, he's here already. Okay. We have Vibe and GiantGrantGames. Guys, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. This is I'm not gonna lie, every time I'm getting on a Pylon show, it's always a lot of fun. And you guys have been doing like a lot of other game stuff like trivia, and now this. I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
I'm looking forward to dying or trying my best.
So no chance of beating Vibe without losing any units.
Well, maybe next time.
Yeah. So how do you guys, have you both tried the map? I know you did, Grant.
I tried it. I played a little bit yesterday, and the one thing I wanted to test was like if you could actually pick your race or if it forced you to be random, and I like that it forces you to be random because I feel like it just has more well-rounded overall like knowledge of the game. But I don't know if it's changed, but there like Winter was saying in the chat before, where there's like some situations where someone just can't die really. Yeah. But otherwise it's super fun. I liked it a lot, and it's fast too. Like this is my favorite thing is you can like fucking overwhelm the other person by just rushing.
Yeah.
You can make them like, oh god, can't deal with it.
Yeah, no, that's totally a thing. Like, especially the big PvP battle is like that. When that thing pops up, it's just whoever is bravest wins that one. I think. How do you guys think this will go, and how will you do in the tournament overall?
You can go first, Grant.
It's like single elimination, right? And it's best of one.
Yeah, that's correct.
I mean, there's only two ways that it goes. Either we win or
it's not so binary, right? There's how many points are you gonna take at least, Grant? Assuming that you're giving yourself the death sentence.
Maybe I'm just gonna look really cool when I win.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like it.
Vibe,
Okay.
what about you, man? Are you gonna take Grant down? What's going on?
My biggest challenge in this micro tournament is to win the ones that feel unbeatable, and if I can beat those, then I'll be undefeated.
Which one are we looking at? Which one are we looking at?
No, the ones I think are like really hard and feel impossible, but if you do it perfectly, you could win. Are the one with Stalker with Blink versus the one without Blink. The ones with Blink are really hard to win with. Like if you have to like dodge the shot while it's projectiled towards you, otherwise you lose every time. It's really hard to do that every time. And the one that is also really hard is there's two more. There's a Hellion one versus Zergling. Super hard versus like when you're the Hellions, if the Zergling player knows anything about spreading lings. And then the last one is the Cyclone one versus Stalker. That's super fucking hard too for the Terran.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we did change some of the numbers. I'm looking here. I think we have 9 non-blink versus 8 blink now, so that might be a little bit.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been trying to like the Ling versus Hellion one. We took out a couple Lings. We're trying to change it slowly.
Nice. It's super good map though. I really like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly way better today.
What was that, Grant?
It's mostly way better today. I did a little bit of the Stalker practice, and yesterday it was a move the non-blink Stalkers, and it was literally impossible.
Yeah. No, I figured that out very quickly. Like at first I was like, well, blink Stalkers are way better than regular Stalkers, right? Because I remember even making fun of Patience for losing blink versus non-blink a lot of times in the past. But then I did it against Jason. He just made a line of Stalkers, and like when I fought, I was like killed 2 Stalkers or something. Like, what? This is insane, actually.
Yeah.
Why are we even getting blink? I don't even get it. Like, all right. I think that's it, guys. We'll throw you guys out of this channel and let's get started.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to do it.
Good luck.
HF.
Good luck.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's get going, man.
Let's do it. I think the blink would also change the dynamics if the blink stalkers had time to regenerate, right? If you have a big enough army, for example.
Yeah.
That would
All right.
And obviously they can just disengage and shit, so that's nice.
All right, we're starting this out right now. Here we go. Loading the map. Hopefully this all works out well.
Hoping for it. And it's gonna be Vibe versus Grant. Vibe in the green here.
Oh my. And yeah, so this is, oh god, he surrounded one of those zealots right away. We did alter this one slightly, brought out some links. Good micro here from Grant.
Very good.
Look at this, it's actually super close.
Who won?
Sick. Grant won.
Grant won. Whoa, that was awesome. Okay, let's see if Vibe can replicate here. Okay, the links are gonna come in for the surround. And they take the probes out. I think Grant's got this, actually. It's close.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Vibe in some trouble here. Oh no, he's gonna take it. Oh, that actually looked good for him for a moment. Okay, this one is Dim Marines against Ling Bane. Right, so Grant actually with some very solid micro here.
Very nice. Yeah, I think Grant could have taken the previous one. Yeah, and I love that the Zerg micro, a lot of it is just moving forward right away. So the more time you give your opponent, the lesser the chances. So you just gotta go a lot of time with Zerg here on this map.
Yeah, we might have to switch that one around a little bit. Seemed pretty Marine favored. All right, so this one's really tough. I feel like if you camp as Terran, it's a lot easier. But look, oh my god. So what you're supposed to do here, and he takes the hit, is you're supposed to use the trick where you make your adepts shade out of range of the mine right away. Now, Vibe is diving in on top of the mines, actually gets one very, very red, but if you don't use this trick perfectly, you're going to lose.
Are the mines visible? No, right?
They are once they go off. Oh, he did it!
Okay,
See, that's how you do it. Damn, that was good by Vibe. See, it's a hard one, but this one's very doable for Protoss.
Yeah, and there's a round timer now too, so what Vibe was saying is not true anymore. Oh, nice job by Grant.
I think you have to be exactly on the edge of the range in case they do that, right? Where they unburrow. That's really good counter micro from Grant, though.
Yeah, very well done. Yeah, you gotta be ready to punish and get a couple of shots. Vibe did get a shot onto the mine, but that's not gonna cut it. And if the runs out, who wins here?
I think just no one gets a point at that point. Oh, that was beautifully done there by Vibe. And he's gonna just take it. Damn, I'm getting chills, man. I actually have goosebumps. That was awesome.
That was done really well. And here's the Stalker that we were talking about, the Stalker round. So let's see if the Blink Stalkers can do it. They have one less Stalker to work with.
Isn't this crazy, though, right? It's 8 Stalkers against 9 Stalkers. So you would think Blink at those numbers would make Blink win.
Yeah.
But look, Vibe won that pretty clearly. How can that even be?
I think if it was like 13 versus 12, or like the larger the numbers, the better it is going to be for Blink Stalkers. I think it's maybe just too few Stalkers here.
Maybe. Let's see if Vibe can do it. This is actually pretty good micro here.
He's baiting. He's done it.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Yeah, no, he has more now. Wow.
Yeah, very well done.
Vibe, what a killer.
Yeah, this guy was so good at micro, man. I really like watching him micro. Micro's a lot about also the decisions, right? It's what we don't always think about. We always think about a micro. Oh, this is one of the impossible ones, by the way, according to
we downed the Ling count slightly.
Oh, all right. Oh, good jukes.
Try to make it a bit easier. Yeah, Grant right now. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with Grant's micro. He's doing a very good job. I thought he might be an underdog being like a speedrunner, but Vibe, as you said, is one of the better micros. He might win this tournament, and Grant has given him a fight.
Yeah, so far it is very close. And this time around, Grant actually spreading his links way in the back before chasing the Hellions. So it's an interesting tactic, but it might give Vibe a little bit too much time here to work with. Those 2 red Hellions in the top, though, are gonna
if he could have just picked those.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
he's done it anyway. Nice.
Craziness. All right, so this one is a mirror that Jason said was really good. 3 Reapers against 2 Hellions, a very standard in TVT.
It is.
So they'll each get 2 tries on this. And it looks like Grant actually kind of crushing here.
Oh, very nice line. Wow, that last line of the Hellion, that was beautiful. He hit every single unit. That was like times 4 attack on that Hellion.
Really nice micro right there.
Yeah.
See if Vibe can do something. All right, he goes forward with his Reapers. Oh, God.
Yeah, always want to be in a
Vibe's
line, I
gonna
guess.
wreck it this time. He learned.
Yeah, he learned. And unfortunately for Grant, not all of his units were, parallel to Vibe's units. So he got a little bit of a disadvantage there. This one's a classic as well.
Yeah, this one's kind of cool. So it's a speed prism, immortal 2 stalkers against a muta and enough roaches to kill everything in the prism. But like basically, you want to kill the muta off. If you can kill the muta off, you basically can win. The one thing I see here is Vibe is not really micro in the muta.
Yeah, he just.
I feel like there should be a lot of dancing back and forth with it, like move commands with the roaches, because you want to kill off the stalkers.
Yeah, this is well done by Grant, but he is running out of time. The muta is the timer here for him. And but it might die. If it dies, of course he's gonna be in a great position. But no, with both stalkers falling, I think Vibe's done.
Yeah. See, so you lose the stalkers, and that's it, because the muta can finish everything from there.
Yeah, very well done by Vibe. So he just clicked the muta on the War Prism, right? Like he understood his win
Pretty
condition.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to lose it.
But I feel like if you dance them, I don't know. Maybe we'll see how Vibe ends up doing here.
Yeah, I think if you're going for the muta snipe, like you were suggesting, is the best way to go about it. I think you want to drop the immortal every time first, right? To soak up roaches potentially, or to fire at the roaches, and then the stalkers in the back.
Yeah,
for
probably
the muta would be ideal.
Probably, yeah. I think
you see, like those stalkers are not doing it. Oh, the muta's red though.
He did pull it back there. I feel like that is the key to this one. That's what my intention was with this one, was like making the muta go forward, getting them to drop, and pulling the muta back, and getting the roach volleys, right? So you get everything deep enough that it's like real chances for you to kill off the prism.
Yeah. For me, the trap here is to try and do damage to the roaches with the stalkers. They really don't fare well, but at this point it doesn't matter, as Vibe has done it. Very, very well done.
Yep, he got it. Nice micro.
Beautiful.
All right, so this one, a couple tanks. We have the Viper at full energy here for either abducts or, I think it's most likely abducts. Oh, God! Oh, he actually uses Blinding Cloud. Like, I haven't seen anyone actually try that yet.
Yeah, that's not going to be too bad. I think Vibe's got it. Yeah, I like the idea for Grant there. I just wish the execution was quicker. Again, your Zerg, you want to, you don't want to waste this time that your opponent's sieging.
That Blinding Cloud is pretty sick.
Yeah, and very well done by Vibe.
Yeah. I like the combo. I was actually only using abducts there, but that was cool.
Yeah, you have energy for two of any, so I think they're all viable. They all get rid of the tank.
This is such a hard one.
Yeah, it really is.
This originally, like, you can see my bias as a Protoss player. Originally, it was like 4 Stalkers and a Prism against a Cyclone and a Viper. I was like, that'll be a good one, and like I microed my heart out against JuggernautJason, and then he attack moved me, and I died on the Terran side. I was like, oh, okay, we gotta fix this one. Yeah, no, this one's we gotta fix this one.
That one looks difficult. I guess maybe if you could snipe the War Prism with the lock on.
All right, here we go. This one is a little bit crazy, right? This is another mirror one. I like the idea of all the hallucinations.
Yeah, and that was a huge shot from one of the disruptors off Grant, so he might be able to do it here, though. Both Colossus... Oh, actually, those are fake Colossus. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grant's got it.
Wow, he really wrecked that one. That was interesting, because he just made, like, 8 hallucinated Archons right off the bat.
Yeah, I think that Vibe kind of wasted one of his shots on a Templar.
Oh, look at this. Okay, Disruptors coming up. I feel like running forward with the Disruptors is probably a good idea. Ooh, yeah, another Disruptor shot. Good
think so as well. These are not the best shots for Vibe, though. That's the scary thing, is Grant still has both of his shots. Vibe will have Disruptors soon-ish. Actually, it may not matter, because Grant didn't really use the shots and good storms.
Yeah, he died before it went off, but now the storm's just cutting through everything. I think Vibe's got this one.
Yeah, it looks like it. No Blink available, right? Oh! Blink is available. Okay, that's how we find out, I guess.
So, yeah. Okay, Vibe took that one down. So, it's really interesting on some of these mirror ones, watching them trade. It shows how even it can be. All right, this is the final one for tie breaks. Wow, look at this. He wasted 2 storms so he couldn't get feedback to death.
That is
my God. I do want to throw out here, you can pick up the Ultralisk in the medevac. We don't see that here, though. A lot of healing going down.
Very true, very true. That would have been cool. But yeah, I like the storms. Clearly, Grant has thought about this, right? Like, he has thought about these rounds in prior. So, Vibe is going to win, but he put up a great fight, I thought.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. I'm already getting a lot of ideas on how to make the map better, I got to tell you. Like, we should have a slight delay before it loads the next set of units, right?
Yeah, maybe just with the units on the screen so that people can think about what to do.
Yeah, the Cyclone versus Stalker one is super broke too. We have to fix that one. That one's crazy.
Looks difficult for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's grab Grant and Vibe in here.
It's fun. I'm having a good time.
Vibe, what's up? Grant, are you here too?
I think he bounced. He said GG's. I wasn't sure if he knew he was going to be in an interview or not.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, I gotta say, it seemed like Grant had some very good preparation for that. I like how the mirror ones, like he beat you first time on both the mirror ones, then you came back and won.
Yeah. To be honest, I was pretty surprised that when he beat me with the Zealots and Probes, the very first game, I was like, oh shit, he's the real deal. Oh god, this is like harder than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, like, because like every time I did this map yesterday a little bit, and every time I lost to the Zealots, I was like, oh, Lings just can't lose this. Like, they literally don't lose. And then I lost to the Lings. So I was like, okay, well, that's bad.
Yeah, we took, I think we took 1 Ling out or 2 Lings out to try to make it a little bit more even. Yeah,
that's right.
So,
I remember you said that.
Yeah, just we're trying to bounce a little bit. Any of the rounds stick out as really good to you?
I think the one, I'm not gonna lie, the one that feels the most micro intensive, that's not just chaotic, is the Prism and 2 Immortals, or 2 Stalkers and Immortal versus a Muta and 8 Roaches, or whatever it is. That one's fun because if you have really precise clicking, you can do it, but if you don't, it's really hard.
Yeah, that one seems pretty good. I think the Cyclone Stalker one is terrible. We gotta.
I don't know how to win that one, honestly, because
no, I don't.
I noticed he did something differently than I did though, because I left lock on, but I actually think he's smart by turning it off because you don't have mag field in that upgrade, so lock on doesn't give you any benefit and actually makes like a delayed attack for the first one because you have to wait for a lock on. I think so. It's like when you're like, when you like unload, load, he gets a shot off. Whereas if the beam goes and it connects and you load it up again, it doesn't actually shoot. So I think he actually had the right idea by not having lock on there. It's like a trick, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen that way.
He was doing damage instead of just animating.
Yeah. Because I was just spam like picking up lock-ons.
Yeah.
I was doing nothing with it.
Yeah. Well, that was sick. You feeling good now after playing Grant, or are you a little bit nervous? Because it seemed like I felt going in like it might be one-sided, but that was a tough first round for him because you're one of the guys that we were looking at to possibly win this.
No, Bible, I gotta say, man, I was hyping you up, but then that first round, the Lynx I feel like the Lynx could have come in and surrounded your Zealots too, and you would have gone 0-2.
Hey, come on, don't you think? So like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played it today really, so I didn't know how to really feel about like the different amounts of units that you guys are talking about. And yesterday when I was talking about like the unbeatable ones, those are definitely different now, so it feels a lot different than it did before. And I still feel good. When I looked at the tournament, I was afraid of Pili Pili the most because I was like, I played him in ladder and he's got some super good micro.
Yeah.
But I practiced with Neuro, who is up against UpATree, and Neuro and I have had some good games, but it was, unless Neuro is holding back his true power, I think I'm gonna win the next one.
Spill the score. Just spill the score.
Excellent. All right, Vibe. Thanks for dropping by. Feel free to restream and show your peeps this. We'll see you in the round of 4.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
See it.
Take care, man.
All right. Let's drag Neuro and UpATree in here, our next match.
All right. And
Yo.
Hello?
UpATree.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Neuro, you here too?
Hello, this is Neuro.
Hello. Okay. Hey guys, how are you doing? How are you feeling today? Thanks for coming on the show and everything.
Pretty good, man.
Pretty good. I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm the only person wearing a swimsuit today, but I'm feeling pretty ready.
Listen,
I did
should've
some
put on swim trunks.
I did some curl into Arnold press to warm up because it gets you a little bit more swole. If there was a stomach kind of judging, then a lot of the contestants will dehydrate themselves, but I'm pro hydration, so I drink water anyway.
Nice.
I'm willing to risk that.
No cutting going on then.
But Sal is a pretty tough opponent for this because he's a pretty fit guy. Like, he lifts a good bit, and he does some martial arts too, so I feel like I got pretty bad bracket luck in that sense.
You got a bad bracket luck if we're talking about physical fitness, for sure.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Oh, God.
Cobra said he was trying to make it as fair as possible. But no, this is a really cool map. I played a little bit with Vibe last night and then some against viewers today. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you guys could both make it. I did see UpATreeZelda. I saw your video against Jason. That was pretty funny.
That?
Yeah.
That was we had a blast, and then I played with Harstem today too.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
And I went more even with him than I thought I would.
Nice.
Really? Yeah.
But you see,
that's sick.
I knew you guys did something, okay? You fucking did something, and I knew it. Because I was like, man, I'm going to kill all of Harstem Stalkers, no problem. And then they just blink like crazy, and I'm dead. And I'm like, this is not how it went yesterday. Yesterday, we couldn't win if you put a gun to my head. Like, there's no way I could ever have killed the Stalkers. And it turns out you guys subtracted one, but no one said anything. So I was like, man, I'm just terrible at this game.
That's funny.
I will say one thing with micro, and this is a cool concept for the viewers to think about too. It's not just your ability to move your mouse and push the buttons on your keyboard. It's knowing what procedure you should take in a situation. And as a Zerg main, I get dealt some Protoss units or some Terran units. I don't know what the fuck to do. So I think it's going to be entertaining in that sense of like, okay, I don't usually have High Templar. Should I storm or feedback? Because that decision is a thought, and you execute that. The micro is both the mechanics of moving your mouse and the strategy and the tactics of what you decide to do.
Yeah, I tell you, I've seen so many times Marines like dodge banelings and like split and everything. But when I tried to do it in the micro map, I'm like, oh my god, I've actually never tried to do this because I just don't play Terran in this game, and it was brutal. Even though everyone else is killing it, I'm like, nah, give me the banelings any day.
I gotta say,
you
right
don't have
now,
to micro the banelings though.
The lings, like the Marines destroy. Like, you can't win that. It's an unwinnable.
Yeah, we gotta fix that one. I think
that one's messed up.
The nice thing about it is both players have to do both sides of it too. So if there is an IMBA matchup, it cancels out.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe you took out a Ling versus the Zealots. It's so much better. Like the Zealots are so much better even before. Like they were better even before the change.
Oh, I had people telling me that Peely said the Zealots can't win.
What?
Yeah, well then I saw you guys abusing it by walking to the corner. So
I was like, what is he doing?
Well, there's a timer now, so that's it becomes a draw. So you're going to kind of throw it away if that's the case, and so that actually kind of helps with situations like that. So it's like I think it's like a 4-minute timer. So if you, for instance, if you have the Zealots and you're like, well, I'll just stand in this corner, and then your opponent chooses to fight and out micros you, then you didn't get your point, but they got theirs. So I guess that's how we're trying to balance that now. But on open ground, it seems did you guys watch Vibe vs. Grant?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, you saw it. It can totally be won out in the open as well. So
yeah, it can. If
that big Protoss versus Protoss battle is really cool.
Yeah,
I think that's probably my favorite.
It's stressful.
What's interesting is how because now I've played it a lot, and so is Jason. So like we have a whole like opening phase where we both try to feed back the High Templars, and then we both try and go over disruptors, and then you see people who haven't really done it that much, and they're just like A move with all of those. I'm like, man, I feel like there's a whole phase missing in this fight.
I was wondering, there's a PvP matchup, but there's no ZVZ.
Yeah. Neuro is pretty salty about that.
Yeah, but then Then Sal said that Zerg doesn't micro anyway, so.
That's correct.
What's it gonna be? Just 12 roaches versus 12 roaches?
No, Lingbane micro.
Roach
Or like,
Ravager?
yeah,
Oh,
Roach
Lingbane would be
Ravager
cool.
micro.
Lingbane is micro, yeah. I guess in CVC you do micro. Against the other races
Yeah.
you don't micro very much, yeah.
Yeah.
You can have
Well,
like
I
a
would-
queen and spine transfuse type thing going on.
I
Yeah,
would
something
love
like that.
after the tournament for any feedback you guys have on that, because we're definitely willing to change rounds and make it bigger or smaller, better, whatever.
Right.
So okay, predictions before we let you two battle each other.
I mean, my nerves may get me, but I think I'm the more practiced competitor here. You know,
I think
play the race with micro, so we're good. Let's do it.
I think Sal squats more than I do, but I think
Yes.
the stomach, I think I got that.
Okay. I deadlift more than you too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, gym is closed. Grats, dude.
Oh, that's good shit. That's cheeky. You got that for like 2 more months. All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Perfect,
Let's
guys.
go.
Thank you for coming in. We'll let you go and talk to you both afterwards, even the loser if you'd like to stay.
Bring it on.
All right.
Let's go.
Hype. All right, this should be pretty good.
Who's gonna take this? Because it seems like they both actually practiced quite a bit.
Yeah, it does seem like it. I think UpATree. Like, I really want to start.
Really?
Like, I think Neuro is a great competitor. He's a good player, but he does play Zerg. Like, he's like people keep
You're a Zerg
laughing at
player.
this.
How can you say
Yeah,
this?
I was a Zerg pro. I mean, a lot of Zerg micro is just positioning. It's about like engaging, about decisiveness. It's not so much about moving your units against most units from the other races. It's very difficult. There is some micro in this one, of course. Let's see what happens. But even here, right? It's about the positioning. It's the zealots that need to dance and like pull one zealot at a time. The
Yeah.
probes are super awesome here because, as everyone knows, like zealots with +1 will 2-shot instead of 3-shot. That's 33% increase in effectiveness, and the probes do exactly that. They bruise the links.
Dude, that
Very
surround by Neuro is real good.
Beautiful,
That was really well done.
Yeah, very, very well done.
Dude, that was... I'm actually very impressed with that, and he is just gonna pick that one up.
That was beautiful. That was
Yeah.
completely beautiful. But
Great
that's the thing,
maneuver.
right? Like, you get the positioning, then you attack move, and then if you get the surround, then that's your Zerg micro.
Yeah.
Let's see if Sal can replicate. This is great for Sal as well. Oh, but the probe
Yeah.
repositioning for Neuro. That was really, really well done with the probes. Saving those probes is so important.
Yeah, if they die right off the bat, you're pretty done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at him run from this! I love the idea, right? Trying to get the stim to run out. This one needs to be fixed, though.
Certainly. Yeah. I think here you just embrace, you just attack, move forward. I don't think any amount of... Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is interesting. It's going to be difficult to click all over the screen, perhaps? Is that the idea?
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I mean, he is a Terran player.
Yeah.
He would know that it's difficult. Hey, this is doing okay. No! Who won?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
I like
All right, now this one, I actually think this is one of the better ones. It's like, it can be a little bit slow paced, but this one's hard, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
very nice.
he got it! He got it! You gotta lift that up, Neuro! Run! Run! Oh, look at this! While he's letting it tank to deal some damage. I feel like you're supposed to jump that one up, though.
Yeah, you definitely run it back. Even then, if it resets, then it's great. If they go for it, then they're committing further in. So it's always gonna be better to lift up the mine after and run it behind your forces. But yeah, Sal's got this one.
Pulls him apart there. Really, really nice.
Ooh, shade forward.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know about that one.
Very manly. Oh, didn't work. Yeah,
Nero.
using all the adepts as well. Not
I think-
higher risk, I guess.
Yeah, I think if you lose one right off the bat, this is like almost impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna struggle even against the Marines, even against the free shots that the mines are gonna get off. Though this mine exposed, Sal will reposition in time. It's looking rough for Neuro for sure.
Yeah, the Marines are too high of health, I think, as well. Oh, well, that's it. With one, you definitely can't do it.
Definitely not. Let's see. Blink Stalkers now versus non-Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, this one, it seems like it can definitely go either way here. But maybe a little bit easier for the non-blink.
Yeah, it's important for the blink stalkers to barely blink, right? The further
Yeah,
back you blink, the
just
more,
barely.
the more walking time you have to do.
You basically want him to take like one step forward. That was good micro from UpATree.
Very well done, yeah.
Look at that, yeah. This seems like a pretty good one. I like that he said that Hearthstone like wrecked it though.
With the blink
like
as well.
maybe, yeah, like maybe as you get to pro level you have to rebalance it again.
It's likely, but maybe not. Let's see. I mean, this was good micro. It's the thresholds, like I was saying, that wouldn't matter at pro level. Like they would know how many stalkers it takes to two-shot or to one-shot.
Yeah. Get the best volleys possible.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually no, Neuro run, jump. Okay, well he's just barely not going to be able to get it. He actually, I feel like he could have gotten this one. He got pretty close at the end, but got a bit sloppy.
Yeah, and UpATree is demolishing so far, right?
Yeah, he's doing really well.
Oh, the jukes! Another one. Neuro trying his best to get us around here. UpATree with good jukes, but not really the volleys to follow up the jukes. And with that, Neuro is gonna close this off. Very well done, yeah.
You can really see he's a Zerg player right there.
Yeah, certainly.
Let's see if he can use the Hellions though.
Yeah, that's the more difficult part. Very nice, very well done. I think he's got it, right? Neuro's got this one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my King does get surrounded towards the end.
Oh, he's got it. Right. It's good micro though from UpATree.
Oh
my
God!
God!
So close! Whoa! No way! No way! What a throw!
What?
What a throw!
How, that was the sickest throw. He was so cocky there.
Yeah, just had to keep moving. He just thought he had it too much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's getting very, very difficult for Neuro to catch up to UpATree at this point. And I mean, UpATree is clumping up his units this time around, which is not gonna do well against the Hellions, but I think he still has it. Who wins this?
Neuro wins, right?
I don't know.
You gotta dodge that, but yeah.
Very close.
Okay. Very close, yeah. So wait, Neuro won the TVT one.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that even mean? We're talking about Zergs can't micro.
Yeah, that is very true. I don't know. I think he got really good volleys with the Hellions, but this time around UpATree has done the same thing, right? Where he got good volleys onto the two Reapers, and then that was just a large margin at this point. This is one of the difficult ones.
Yeah, it's weird seeing them split the ones that are mirrors. You'd think one player would win both, you know?
Yeah. I guess they learn from each other as well to some degree, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think what you said, like dropping the Immortal first, is correct here.
Yeah, I wonder if that's easy to do. Sometimes. They don't do anything, right?
Yeah, no. It's just like almost like he's just telling all the units to drop, so they're just coming out in order rather than clicking on the Immortal.
Yeah, but that's easier too, right? Just to click on all the units, I guess. Like D and click the dropship or the War Prism instead of click the War Prism and then the... Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is really close, by the way.
Extremely close. The Muta versus the Stalker. Oh! The Immortal has to win now. Wait, Jason said the score is tied 6-6. How is this possible? I thought UpATree was doing so great.
Is it? I think there's like... I think the score only shows after the round or something. Oh, actually, I guess because we're observers, the score doesn't show correctly for us.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't see the score anymore.
This by Neuro was much more straightforward than what we saw from UpATree. He just murdered right there.
Yeah. And now it's just a matter of time, I suppose, right? Like the Immortal should win, as long as he doesn't drop in range of the roaches.
Yeah, no, this is easy. This is, at this point, I think it's almost like once your opponent shows that he knows how to micro this, you just like hold position your roaches, you know? You're like, okay. Ooh, he's hold on. What was this?
Zerg players.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit too much cockiness, I think, in this match.
Yeah, maybe so, but he's gonna have it this time. He was just teasing.
Yeah.
Well done.
I like the TVZ ones for these two.
Yeah, but like I said, I think in all of the Zerg rounds, you pretty much wanna minimize the micro that your opponent can do, and the way that you do that is by attacking right away, because you wanna. Oh, the that's an interesting move.
There's a time limit though. There's a time limit. You got 3 minutes. How much energy is?
If he gets one more spell, I think it's good. What he just did.
Yeah, maybe you're right there.
I like it.
Actually, when I played this one against Jason, he actually was like, he didn't siege the tanks at first, and then when I tried to do things, he just lifted them with the medevac and ran them away, which I thought was kind of clever. I don't know if that's the way to do it.
No, I think sieging right away probably, but I'm not sure. I don't know if you have enough time if the Zerg just moves forward. And this was beautifully done, well thought out by UpATree. I think he's got it.
Yeah, the Hydra should be able to clean it now. I love he picks up the one Marine and runs it back.
Yeah, that's just abuse. I mean, you could fix that if you don't want that situation to be played out like that, where there's like dead time, by just reducing the energy on the Viper by a little bit, I guess.
Oh my god, the Blinding Cloud is actually hurting Neuro here. Is he gonna clear it?
He's got enough.
Wow.
He's got it. That was the right move by UpATree, in the sense that the tank sieged was never going to win that fight. Okay, the impossible one.
Yeah, the impossible one. My idea was you'd go up and target the Prism. Like, it should have been a dance of killing the Prism, but I got the numbers so wrong so many times now.
Yeah. Maybe adding a few more Stalkers and a few more Cyclones or something.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the Cyclones die so fast to Stalkers is the problem. Or maybe even just one less Stalker.
Yeah, well,
that was good.
See, okay, he just targeted the Prism. Okay, so he had that idea as well.
Yeah, that's the best, I think. And maybe if you had the upgrade on the Cyclones that he was talking about.
Yeah,
with the upgrade, he would have
Magfield.
definitely killed the Prism there.
That's a good idea.
Magfield, yeah.
All right, we're getting the attack move.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Did you see Neuro send his disruption balls the wrong direction?
Yeah, and UpATree actually used both Disruptor balls in the same spot, but it was a really nice hit anyway. So I guess he'll take that. Neither of these players, Protoss players, showing.
Yeah. That was a
with
funny
full
one.
energy on the Templars, he wins.
Oh,
that's
God.
so cool.
I love, by the way, that he's just sent the disruptors aside. Like, that's, I think that's a great strat.
Yeah, I think that's from his practice with Jason that he was talking about, right? Like, he does the same thing with the disruptors, because he thinks that there's phases to this in the way that he organizes it in his head. And one of those phases is going after the disruptor, so he wants to have them on the side to micro them. He's got it.
Damn. Yeah, UpATree's practice paying off here. Pretty darn one-sided. That's kind of a crazy one. I feel like that one's super chaotic. Now this one, I just made a list of units that's like, these would be interesting to see fight.
Yeah, this is like, if you ask like a 5-year-old kid, what fight do you want to see? It's like, what army do you want? A Templar and an Ultralist?
Yeah, what are the cool units in each race?
Yeah, and you put them all in. I love it. It's so fun. Oh, the Ultralist drop harass is not gonna pay off this time, and UpATree just demolished it.
Yeah, so this ended up with 12 against 9, UpATree winning.
Yeah, wow.
I opened up the stream to see that at the end. Wow, that was an exciting one though. All right, let's grab Neuro and UpATree. Bring them in here to talk.
Stupid Pylon, or not the Pylon, the stupid probes. Man, I have to tell you, I have a confession. I can't win the Zealot probe shit. I lose. Like, it doesn't matter who I play. Every time I'm like, okay, this time we're going to go in, we're going to surround, we're going to be fine. We're going to micro back, it's going to be fine. Every time, without fail, I lose. Okay? It's terrible.
Neuro, you there as well?
Heel. Neuro is not here now.
He is not here. Okay. But yeah, we could see that you had prepped for this very, very well. Especially with moves like the disruptors going to the side in the Protoss battle. I really like that. It's the first time I saw someone do that. But it makes a lot of sense because those are packing the most power.
Yeah, and the thing is it's really hard. You have like 2 seconds to get your entire army like situated in a way that makes sense. And you have to get the control group separate. And when you're trying to get all that worked out, yeah, you're right that the disruptors do the most single target damage. So you really want them to be the ones that actually get the most attention, and just
Mhm.
A move like everything else and hope for the best.
Yeah.
The other important things are hallucination is insane.
Yeah.
Dude,
GG,
they
dude.
don't die to storm. Like
doesn't
they
die to
just
storm?
take no damage. The hallucinations just take no damage, so it's super good that way. I only noticed that in the one that we were watching before. Actually, they just never die.
Dude, hiding the disruptors on the lower part of the map was clutch as fuck.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I could tell that he prepared because I haven't seen anyone do that yet, but that was awesome. That was a really good move.
The other thing you try to do is in the one with the Ling Bane versus Marines, I try to spread out all the Banelings like around the map, so you can't target fire them as easily. Like it's completely hopeless. You can't win. But like
You did the best out of everyone with that one though.
You get close.
It seems so hopeless.
Yeah, because if somebody messes up and like misses a Baneling, they like move towards, and then you have a chance. But like it just doesn't really happen that much.
I thought the process there was to make it difficult to basically individually click on each Baneling from the Terran perspective.
That is the idea, but there's the only way to do that is to make it hard to see them all. Because if you can just shift click them, you have so much time. Like you have so many Marines that you can just stim and run at the Banelings and then just like shift click them all from like 20 years out. It's fine.
What I want to know is why there was no creep on this map. Where are the queens, dude?
Yes, that would be amazing. Actually,
to be honest, I can't believe he won the Hellion one because, like, I've had really good success with that. And then
you won that.
Yeah. Because in reverse, like in the one when I had the Hellions, and he had the Lings, he won, and I usually don't I usually do pretty well.
But you won when he had the Hellions, but he had you wrecked, and it was like the cockiest thing I ever saw. He stopped Micro, and he just sat there, and then the Ling got the last hit.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm Neuro. Why did you stop Micro in there, man? You fucking had him both sides of that.
I thought I won both of them.
No,
the Hellion Ling
one. Yeah, the Ling got it. The Ling got the kill.
The Ling beat the Hellion.
Yeah, at the end, like you had like 3 Hellions left against 3 Lings. And
was I supposed to just drive again until the next
if you
fire
drove
cycle?
one time,
you just run away.
Oh, because I thought it was going to win.
We thought so too. Yeah, we
did too,
but it was close.
Yeah.
Well, good fights.
I can't believe
this
I
was
lost
really fun.
The War Prism one. The War Prism one, like when he got the Stalker, I was like, oh no, this is how it all goes. Because he just like that one is pretty much a free win too. Like you pretty much can't lose as the Protoss. It's you can, but it's pretty hard. As long as the other guy's targeting, as long as you have good War Prism Micro, which I don't. But
that was super close though, guys. That was a really good match.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's fun.
Props to Cobra making the bracket.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry to give you guys a hard match of that first round.
Great.
It's okay.
All right, so UpATree, what do you feel? You're going to be going up. Well, I'll talk with you when we pull you in Vibe.
Yeah.
So I'll leave that. Exactly. You guys can go back and watch. Thank you guys for playing. And
Shit Talk Vibe and Micro Channel Blue.
Perfect.
All
right, guys. We'll let you go for now. Thanks.
Okay.
All right. Let's get Peely and Winter in here.
Good morning.
Hello.
What is up, guys? Thank you for coming by for the Micro Wars. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling about the map so far?
Feeling good. It's a good map. It's much better from what it was yesterday. I'm really happy with the little changes I already made. And,
thanks for the input on that.
Yeah, and it's funny because UpATreeZelda said that zealots were already broken before. He said that they can just camp in the corner, which was not true at all. And then the very first thing, I think he lost that round with zealots, even after the 2 links were removed.
Well,
so
we put a
was
timer
pretty
on it.
Funny.
We put a timer on it now, right? So
it's like
you can't
5
sit
minutes.
there.
Well, yeah, but I think even if you camp in the corner, it doesn't really benefit Protoss when there was 2 extra links. Now it kind of does, but now there's a timer, so it evens it out. So I think it's a fairly I think Protoss may be a little bit stronger now, but it's nothing like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Where Zerg would just win no matter what.
I think UpATree just confessed that he never wins that one with Zealots.
Yeah.
Well, he just has an overinflated opinion of Protoss as a Terran player. So.
True.
But unfortunately, there's a lot of Protoss like micro to be done, which does not bode well for me.
You're not going to
Peely
pro
has
with
a-
micro?
Peely only has a couple thousand MMR on me, so like
You play all races though.
Yeah.
Well, Protoss has the most micro that matters. There's some Terrans, but then there's like, can you stutter step twice against Banelings? It's like, I don't know. It's tough, but I like playing back.
Yeah.
The Terran doesn't seem to have as many like micro deciding battles. There's the Reaper Hellions, and most of the rest of them are kind of win or lose. It feels.
What about Zerg?
Well, it's Zerg, so like.
I like that everyone says the same thing about
It's
Blizzard.
true. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, there's not a single round with Zerg that requires micro.
There's the
That's why
Viper
Zerg-
round. Viper Hydra.
You just that one is a free win for Zerg. You can't
have to
lose that as
technically-
Free win.
So you're saying
Damn.
Protoss is the only race that requires micro?
Pretty much. I think that's the conclusion.
So that does not bode well for me. I'm back to my original prediction. If it's even close, I think it's decided on the Immortal drop versus Muted. That will be when I lose both sides of it, and I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. But I'm looking forward to disappointing my prediction of myself. That's the best we can hope for here.
Perfect. All right, let's get it started, guys. We'll talk to you guys afterwards.
All right, sounds good.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Right. It's time.
All right. So
I'm
his
loving
prediction
this,
is
man.
He's gonna get 2-0 in the Immortal War Prism. But how can you be disappointed if you're expecting to lose? You can't be disappointed, right? Because the expectation is that you're gonna lose.
Yeah. No, totally.
Because secretly he's hoping to win. He's like, I will be disappointed.
Yeah.
At my.
I think it's definitely doable. Look, the funny thing is, like, even though Peely's a pro gamer, like, you look at these matches, probably the biggest MMR difference I would guess that we would have in this tournament might be Vibe versus GiantGrantGames. But Grant gave him a run for his money for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you can have very good micro, but not have that high MMR. That is a real thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. Because there's the macro aspect of things as well, and the decisions that you make in terms of like what units you're making, and everything that encompasses your strategical approach to the game, and like how fast you are at cycling through things. Here, it just matters the one screen, right? You're not multi-screening at all. So you can definitely have much better micro than your MMR. The problem for Winter and for most players here is that Peely is not just a pro; he's also a micro-oriented pro, right? Like he's an all-inner.
Yes, absolutely.
He always works with his one screen and little economy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, I definitely do put him as the favorite going in, especially considering his play style, and like the Immortal Prism double stalker one. I can't wait to see him play that.
Yeah. Or the Zealot one that I think start with, right? This should be good from Peely. I'm sure he'll put a lot of emphasis on his probes, which we haven't seen from the players yet. Not that much anyway.
Now, let's see what Peely does with this one. I love how outspoken he is about everything too, by the way. He's such a pro gamer where it's like, no, unwinnable, 100% wins. Everything's in absolutes.
You have to be confident for it. To be a pro. This is a great surround though. He's done it.
Yeah. That was sick. That was a perfect surround. That looked even better than how Neuro did it.
It sure did, and Neuro did it timely, like by surprise. Peely was a little bit more methodical, took a sweet time. And we'll see if Peely can do something here. Notice how he's having the probes in the back, right? Never exposing the probes. They are so important to get those extra shots.
Yeah, and they have that little bit of range too, so they don't have to be up at the front.
Yeah, not as much as Brood War, but they can certainly taste a little bit from the side. And,
I think Peely's gonna pull this one out.
Yeah,
that was very solid micro. I think Winter just took a little bit too many hits at Ray at the beginning.
Yeah, Peely also understanding exactly what you have to do as Zerg here. You just attack move, right? Shorten the map for your opponent. So that's his best shot, and he might actually do it. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. He has to keep the Ling alive. Keep the Ling alive! Oh, is this a draw?
Okay, how do you decide who wins this?
Well, he's waiting for Sting to run out. So the Baneling will connect. I think it's close. No, Winter's got it. I think he should pull back the Link.
That was so close, though. All right, Winter coming right up with these Banes now.
Yeah, now this is the strategy that everyone in the tournament is going to adopt, is just move forward. Like I've been saying, because it's just the way, it's not... You have to shorten the map for your opponent right away. There's no more micro to do with Zerg.
For sure.
Oh, mess up.
Oh, Oops. I don't think that becomes very winnable. Oh, I love that he's targeting down the one that was not shooting yet. Very good.
Yeah. Love it by Pilipili as well, keeping his other mine unburrowed so he can more easily run away.
Mm-hmm. Pilipili really crushing so far here.
It sure is.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. It was like the last millisecond. You can really tell he's a Protoss player too. Like, he nailed that.
Oh, but he messed up there. Big mess up there. And actually going for the shade forward as both mines are on cooldown. He feels like this is his best shot. It probably is. Will kill one of the mines, but the other one might do him in. No, this is the one. You run away, Winter. Run away, Winter. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
he should have unburrowed there. And he actually mistargeted just slightly. He shot the higher health adept right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, and he gets it right before it recloaks.
Oh, some close opportunities there for Winter. Pilipili actually missing here. Oh, but finishes it off. So classy.
He peeled one Stalker off to go target it.
I mean, this man is one of the best Stalker microers in North America, easily. He blinks Stalkers all-ins every second game, so... I swear.
Alright, let's see if he can win this one. I feel like you're just like attack moving here rather than targeting. You don't want to miss any possible shots.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Pilipili with good micro so far.
Wow! Look at that micro, man!
Yeah, it's just not happening for Winter. He has only won the round that was nearly impossible to lose, and he almost lost it. Yeah, it's not.
Pili's looking insanely good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the instant surround there as well.
Yeah, with Zerg, he runs on forward. This was sloppy, in my opinion. Vibe was talking about in that particular round. You do want to kind of spread your links a little bit more to not give the Hellions a very easy first shot.
Yeah, yeah.
But it didn't matter.
Damn, Pili. And here's the thing, too. Like, Pili's micro is so strong. Let's not forget, Winter is actually quite a strong player. He's been playing a long time. He plays a hell of a lot. He plays all the races.
Mm-hmm.
So props to Pili for this ridiculous display so far.
If Winter isn't, then he has been, I believe, Grandmaster with random, essentially. So
yeah. I don't know if he is right this second, but yeah. Oh damn! They both get hit by so many grenades there.
Yeah, but Pili going after the Reapers with the Hellions, understanding that those are the flimsier, I guess, of the two possible targets, and they were clumped up as well. So Pili looking for those clumps and just taking most of these rounds easily.
Ooh! Winter actually hits his own grenade there.
Hmm. Is there a score that you reach to end? Like, can it just end, or do you play all rounds?
You play all the rounds, because Pili actually just hit 11 against 1, so he has technically won.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, the Muta almost taken down, but not quite. Okay. Well, this is the one that Winter was looking forward, but by the time we got here, it was too late.
Okay. Hey, Winter's gonna take this one.
He will. Unless he messes up big time. And this was the one that he was psyching himself out for.
Yeah. I thought, actually, that this would be the one where Pili really shows his strength, because, like, when I think of him, I think about Immortals and Warp Prisms.
Yeah, and I mean, we're gonna see him with Immortals and Warp Prisms this time. So
I feel like if you are good with something, you're also good against it in a way, you know?
Yeah, that is true. You understand what the weaknesses are and whatnot. Let's see if Pili does the fancier micro, dropping the Immortal first. Or if nope, he's just gonna drop the Stalkers.
Winter's actually doing pretty damn well here.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. The Muta is more than half HP still.
Yeah. And everything's kind of hurt, like Orange Stalker, Orange Immortal.
Oh, the Immortal! Pili.
Okay, pull back the... Yeah. Pulls back that, very hurt Muta. Don't forget, Muta's actually regen real quick, so...
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that can be part of the strat here.
Yeah, there's a lot of time to go off of, so you can definitely get the Muta back to full HP, really.
Oh, the Immortal got the shields back. Rough.
Yeah.
Good thing Pili won that, man.
Yeah. He barely won it, though.
This is one that Pili Pili said is impossible for Zerg to lose.
Yeah, we'll see if he manages to yeah, okay, that I mean, that played out like he believes that it's impossible to win that one. Almost.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's gonna go right away. Winter took a little bit of time. Yeah, and there he goes. Yeah, I mean that looks pretty decisive indeed.
Yeah, that's rough. It's funny how much Micro is just about knowing what to do.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we brought it up at the very start of the show. I think there's a lot of misconceptions around Micro in that sense, because yeah, a lot of it is just what is the best thing to do, and that's why things like terrain could further enhance things like this map, because it opens up for opportunities to outplay, right? Like to outthink, to just more variables. This is close as hell, actually. Whoa, he's doing it!
What? What? Oh my god, I can't even believe that! We were 100% sure that no one could win that. That was insane.
We were talking over it because yeah, that's the round.
No, I just assumed this one's terrible. Holy crap!
Very, very well done.
All right, Pili Pili goes.
Oh god!
Bring him to the side.
Oh, his Studis Raptor shots hit almost exclusively his army. That is not how you want to.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
This one's so fast, man. This one gives me real stress.
Yeah. Interesting tactic here from Winter. Pulling the Disruptors forward.
Oh, picks it up. Okay. Storms, let's go. Oh, he gets the prism immediately.
All right.
The storms are insane.
Yeah. It looks like Pili Pili has this
one.
One storm available on Winter's side, but now with the Archons morphing in, I think it's going to be a little bit too much.
Ooh. All right.
All right, here we go. This
is the final one.
This one. It's so
this
cool.
one's so. Yeah, you're right. It is what a little kid would want to do. It's like, yeah, that's the army I want. Oh, look at that! He sacks that to get in there. Doesn't really cast the spells though.
Yeah, I didn't mind the sacrificialness of the medevac, but yeah, you gotta get those storms off at least for your troubles. Really decisive as could be.
Yeah. The 18-3 is much more one-sided actually than I thought it would be here. Even though I know he's so strong. Okay, let's pull those guys in for a call.
Working on pulling them up. One moment.
Yeah.
25% of the chat actually thought that Winter would take that.
Well, he plays all races, so it makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
Pili Pili.
All right, we got Pili Pili, and is Winter coming?
Working on it.
Alrighty.
And here's Winter.
Hey, Winter.
Oh
my God. Okay, so
we found out they're not all unwinnable. All right, that's what we were testing here.
Dude, we were not even commentating the Stalker Cyclone one because it seems like there's no way. I could not believe that.
It takes a Protoss player to realize that Terran players shouldn't use their Cyclone ability in order to maximize the damage of Cyclones. You just drop them in and out and dodge all the Stalker shots, and you're perfectly fine. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that was insane. Actually, CatZ, someone else already did that in this tournament. Who also turned that off? Was it Grant?
Yeah, it was actually.
Grant was, yeah.
So only Grant and Pili Pili figured out that you turn off the lock on.
Only the people who don't play Terran like ever.
Yeah. That was man. Pili Pili, your micro is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. How did that feel, Winter?
Okay. Like, how family friendly is this stream?
Well, this is technically on twitch.tv/Artosis, so not at all. Should probably actually be.
Yeah, not my OnlyFans channel. Okay. So I'll keep it PG. I was glad to get a demonstration of when people ask me like, Winter, why aren't you in GSL? Why aren't you in ESL? Because like maybe they're getting into the game. Well, now I have a quick 10 minutes to show.
Yeah.
That's content right there. Feely, like there were a couple I definitely screwed up. But like also since I'm a commentator, I'll just keep talking. I got pretty fucking dunked on. Is the only way to put it. Peely, any thoughts?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's a good summary. good summary. I think, okay, just for the note, for the rest of the tournament, keep in mind, if anyone, I think I should get extra bonus for winning the Hellion versus Ling round and winning the Cyclone round, because I don't think anyone is going to win it for the rest of the tournament.
The Hellions Ling one goes back and forth with everyone else, man.
It seems like a reduction of a couple Lings.
Yeah, maybe I have an expression from yesterday. Yeah, maybe it, because the Neuro versus UpATree was like down to 1 Ling, and then Neuro threw last.
Yeah, that is true, but it seems like it's been close in the matches so far. But we will keep on top of that. But yeah, the Cyclone Stalker one, I think that's the only time we'll see that the Cyclones win.
I wanna bring up again. It does kind of feel like every kind of close match is Protoss Micro. Like everything's on Protoss. I don't know if there's some Protoss bias in the creation of it. I'm not sure.
Oh, there definitely is. Dude, originally, I told this already, but like originally I put 1 Cyclone and 1 Liberator against 4 Stalkers and a Prism. Because I'm like, because that's like what it feels like to me, where I'm like, fuck playing against Liberators and Cyclones, and then it was like, oh no, you can literally just attack move that, like.
And then you realize. And then you realize if you're not waiting for 1 Widowmine to kill your entire mineral line, it's a lot easier to micro.
Yeah.
Or it's like terrain as well, right? Like usually if the Liberator is sieging, then you have to go to it. That's much harder than if it's open terrain and you can just go around.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you very much for playing. Peely, we will see you in the next round. Who are you hoping to play, Ruff or JuggernautJason?
I think JuggernautJason is better overall than Micro, so I hope Ruff wins. I play him.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm hoping for the easier opponent.
All right.
But I could be wrong.
Cool, man.
Are you gonna win the whole thing?
Yeah, trying to.
Who are you most scared of in the whole tournament then?
Yeah, Jason. I think semifinals will ironically be finals if I play Jason.
Really?
So,
huh,
yeah.
Okay. I was feeling like Vibe might be the guy that was able to fight you, but I guess we'll see.
All right.
Cool. Okay.
I think so too. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get rid of them. Bring in JuggernautJason and Ruff.
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Hey. How's it going?
Going, champs.
Jason, thank you for helping me test this map. You were the first person to help test it and gave a lot of good feedback, so thank you for that. How are you feeling about the state of it right now?
Pretty good. Dude, I can't believe Pilly won the Cyclone one. I'm still blown away that he won that. He turned off the lock-on, which is just like 500 IQ, so I'm copying that.
I think that's really funny, is that Grant figured that out and Peely figured that out. And it's like, we have all these Terran players and they're just trying to lock on and it's not working.
Just like, why isn't Magfield finished? I have 3 Cyclones. By the time the 3rd Cyclone's done, the upgrade should be done too, dude.
Yeah, totally. Oh my god.
Wait, does Magfield give you faster lock-on too, or is it just the damage? Like faster damage? Just faster damage?
It kills like every unit in like 3 seconds. So
faster damage, but you're losing like 1 shot if you try to lock on. So, and if you're not hitting anything because the Warp Prism's picking up, it's like you're already losing shots there. So it's definitely tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a quick question for you, Ruff, being a mech player. Do you think we should add a micro stage where it's disruptors against Thors?
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah.
That's the bane of my existence in macroing versus a Protoss as a mech player. I brought this up, I think, a year and a half ago on the Pylon show.
Yes.
They need to make disruptors focus bio, and then that wouldn't change this matchup, but it would help mech out. And here we are, like a year and a half later, and I'm trying to rely on battle cruisers to win mech games. So,
totally. What do you guys think? How is this match going to go? Are you both confident?
I'm nervous. I don't know.
This is like a toss-up, I feel like. So it's going to be a little tough.
Yeah, no one's really talking about Ruff, but you say you were really good at Micro and Brood War too, right?
Oh, so that's all I did in
it was the best.
I did like nothing else besides ladder. It was UMS, it was Micro Challenge, Micro Tournament, almost all the time. And then even in Wings of Liberty, when I first started, all I did was like micro tournament. And with Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm being like a slower economy, like that gave me a huge edge to get to like top 16 Grandmaster and sit there for a long time. And true story, I don't know if you showed the introductions because I was a little late to the show.
Oh, we did, yeah.
But true story, I did meet my wife through micro tournament. As crazy as that sounds. Yep, through Starcraft. So she was one of the people that jumped in when we were streaming it, and then just kept hitting me up on Skype and kind of went from there. So I was like, I had to throw that in there. So
That's
yeah,
awesome. I thought you were trolling with that.
No, I was not trolling at all.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm excited to see then, based on all your shit talk, Ruff. This is great because Peely seems to think that Jason is the only person that can challenge him in the tournament. So I don't know because Peely looked really strong last round.
Since Legacy of the Void came out, I never touched like an arcade game, so it's been a long time. But this is what I used to only do all the time. So I'm happy and excited. Brings a little nostalgia out. So
great. All right, guys. Good luck. We'll talk to you after your battle.
All right.
All right.
Okay, I mean, Ruff thinking that this is a toss-up more or less. Jason is nervous. Jason is like a 6K player. I want to say Ruff is close to 5K at this point in time. So Jason, Jason has a lot to lose here, I think, and Ruff seems very confident. So let's see.
Yeah, well, definitely there's that MMR difference, but let's not forget Ruff purposefully plays really weird strategies that are really difficult to do. So, like, I don't know if that fully expresses the difference between them, you know?
That is very true, yeah. We'll see. I mean, if he's confident, that's one of the more important things. And look at this already, going to the wall right away. I like it.
Ruff's micro looks a lot like how Peely was approaching it.
Yeah, and I think that's the right approach to this. Very good formation here with the probes, not really overextending at all either.
You got to swipe on one of those lings, but look at that. Jason pulled the injured ling to the back. Really nice. Okay, he's going to get around. Oh, he surrounds one of the Zealots. Oh, my God. I think that's, like, super key. Once you surround a Zealot, you just win, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that was a little bit adventurous from Ruff, right? Like, that was the first opportunity that Jason had, and he capitalized beautifully, so... Yeah, his army got split a little bit there. You have to walk with that army as if that army is a wall in itself.
Yeah. That was really good, though. It feels actually like they're both microing very well, just from the get-go. Yes, that probe is way far out for Jason, though.
Yeah, only two links on one side for Ruff. Good micro from Jason to salvage the situation with one of the Zealots, but the other one's gonna get fully surrounded. And this is close. Joining both Zealots, there is Jason. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. It's very close, but I think Ruff might have it. So no, Jason has it. Wow.
Oh my God, crazy. All right, well, this one. This one seems to always go the same way.
Yes, indeed. And Jason trying to do the split that he has clearly practiced with Sal. Ruff on the other end, he's just going to attack move. I like this better.
Yeah, just right-clicking across. Yeah. Although, I mean, the split of the Banes seemed all right before, though.
Yeah, it looked good for UpATree. Ruff
actually got a volley off on that mine.
That is some progress.
Oh, I'm surprised. I was like, is he actually doing this? This doesn't seem right.
So what he's considering doing, I think, is dragging over Mind Fire onto the Marines with the Adept. Even if he messes up, it might still be good enough. I don't know.
That seemed pretty good. What he just did right there.
No, yeah, that was
like
great.
where it was an unburrow and then he just jumped on everything.
Oh, you could see a good intention there as well. If that Adept hadn't gotten hit by the mine, which it barely did, he gets a Marine for free. So this is definitely one way to do it that we haven't seen from any other player yet. It's not just to use this little shade trick, but rather to reposition with the shades if you see an opportunity and get some free shots.
And look, he might actually win this now. Damn, this was I never envisioned this to be the way to do it, but Ruff did very well. I think he might have to end up dodging one more hit. Nah, I think he's gonna get it just in time.
So close. Yeah, he's got it.
Oof. Really nice by Ruff.
Very, very well done. The cool thing about dodging the hit too is you can try it a few times, right? Like,
yeah.
So let's see what. Oh, Jason, what are you doing? What? Okay,
he's crazy.
Yeah, he's super crazy.
The
and
counter micro.
Rough.
Yeah, I think the unburrow was really key. Like, if both the mines hit that on the Marines, then he's gonna win.
Yeah.
I think Ruff is outdoing him here.
Definitely. I think Jason was taking a page from Ruff's book, but yeah, it's Ruff. Yeah, just saw it. It was telegraphed, right? Like what Jason was trying to do. So, not sure what Jason can do here. One Marine very low. He still doesn't want to give the splash from the mine.
Yeah. I think Ruff has this one down pretty well. Like, his unburrows have been really, really strong.
You have 3 minutes.
And the way he attacks as well. Huh?
Yeah, I think if you're Jason, you have 3 minutes to heal your adept. You just run away for a little bit, right? Like, just get the shields back on that one red adept, and then re-engage.
Yeah.
And I think he still has it, in fact, but he has to just chill.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Actually, based on the timer, maybe we should make the timer less. I'm not sure.
On some of these, yeah, I think so. On some of these, it could be a shorter timer, and some of them, I think it's fine. Like the immortal War Prism one, you want a long timer for that one, I feel like, but not super long, you know.
Mm-hmm. And Jason does pull it out. That was really close, though.
Yeah, well done.
All right, the 9 Stalkers against 8 Blink. I'm still shocked how close this is, and I totally get your reasoning where it's like it critical mass type stuff, but still.
Yeah, it is super, super close. Oh no, wasting some shots. It's Jason, but it may not matter. He overkilled a couple of those stalkers. Oh, he killed
it. I think Ruff should be able to take this. Yeah.
Or it's super. I think Jason has it. It's so close.
Yeah, maybe.
Jason has wasted so many shots on these backline stalkers, but yeah, Ruff not as clean in the micro as he could have been.
Yeah.
Oh.
I kind of like this idea. He's like changing which one he's volleying a lot of the time. I guess that time he didn't, but the changing of the volleys is like you're getting everything down to like one hit basically, so you can just finish it after.
Yeah, and it's gonna work out well for Ruff. So we saw Pili Pili do something like that, right? And he just split one stalker to finish those extra ones off in the back. Ruff going to a corner with the Hellions. He's gonna understand this one really well, but that turn is really questionable, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to make U-turns if possible.
Yeah, he's gonna get stuck here for sure. Jason opening up quite a nice lead here.
Oh, what a volley. Beautiful volley to start. The jukes. Oh, 2 of them getting caught, though. Have to run the other direction. Jason's gonna identify this, and he did okay to start, but then it kind of fall apart.
Oh, the Lings are actually taking it. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Still got a game here.
Hell.
So it's 6-4 right now, Jason's lead.
Nice.
Now, they're both Terran players, and even though Ruff plays a lot of mech, he should have this army sometimes, so...
Definitely, but Jason would have had more experience with this, because this is standard. This is meta. Ruff does not play the meta, so...
but Ruff, no problem, man.
Yeah,
so,
no problem.
I mean,
no problem.
Even when you go mech, you open with Reaper sometimes, right? So
that is true. Ruff opens with a lot of Reapers. This much is true. Yeah, but this particular number of Reaper Hellion, it happens too often, and I doubt it happens as much to Ruff. Regardless,
probably.
Like Jason's gonna get a good round here.
Oh wow, that was actually somewhat close there at the end, but they do split that one.
Yeah, really, really close. Okay, let's see here. The Muta, it doesn't want to be over micro. The Muta, you just kind of want to tag it onto the War Prism and put it back when it's getting bruised.
When somewhere near the edges of the map, the Prism always gets like out of range of roach shots. I think that's where you pull the Muta back, basically.
It's doing great so far, the Muta, though. And the War Prism has already lost all of its shields. One Stalker is nearly dead. This looks pretty good for Jason here.
Yeah, I think Jason's got this one. The Prism's about to fall.
Yeah, actually really good stutter stepping with the Muta. So maybe I take what I said back. The stutter stepping was really nice. It really must have added a few shots to the equation here. Ruff actually using the Muta to attack the units.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Like, I could see setting off the Immortal Shield immediately with the Muta. That might be a really good use of the Glaive, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably what he was going for.
All right, the Immortal's in the yellow. Stalker's very healthy, though. I love the micro from Ruff on the Muta.
Yeah, but his Muta comparatively, like it's not as good as Jason's because it's Muta versus War Prism. That's what you designed this one to be. I think that's what it falls on. And yeah, if the Muta's lower than the War Prism, that's usually not gonna pan out well because if the Muta dies, then it's game over for the Zerg.
Yeah.
Not even gonna need it.
That was Jason kind of crushed that side of it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this one's truly unwinnable.
He moved forward for a second there, Jason. Oh, Ruff
Yeah.
gave him a lot of time. You do not want to give this time, but I guess he's hotkeying his Viper. He's not used to using it or something.
I think you can do a slow approach, though, like, right? Because you can get 3 abducts pretty easily.
That's true. All right, not sure that abduct was the play. I think Jason's got this.
Yeah. Well, I think Jason was really smart to move up with the Marines as the Viper was approaching for an abduct. Because then it's like if they're targeting the siege tank, then the Marines get free hits.
Yeah, that was very, very well done. Oh, and it threatens the Viper at the same time. So, yeah, that was the winning maneuver right there. And yeah, I really don't like the slower approach, minus the fact that you can abuse the time a little bit, right? Like,
yeah,
we saw UpATree though.
Yeah, regen time on the Viper. Oh, good pick right there.
Yeah.
Nice pickup though.
Yeah, but it offered kind of. I mean, Ruff should not be moving forward. If anything, you want to move back right away with the Terran, right? Because if the Zerg just moves into your face, then you lose time sieging. Like here, that tank is not... a tank that's already sieged would have fired like 2 more volleys.
Okay, the impossible one. Let's see. Jason does not turn off the lock on.
It was bait.
I guess.
Yeah, has he turned it off yet?
No. I don't think so. Yeah, very one-sided if you keep that lock on down. I guess Jason did all right.
Oh! Yeah, it was
down to 1 stalker.
Yeah, the problem was the medevac HP was running out as well. All right, let's see what Ruff is gonna be able to do here. Yeah, I think lock-on is not the way. Unless
maybe we need to give it mag field or something.
That would be much better, I think, for the lock-on.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
I actually kind of like Jason's position here if you're tucked in the corner and the disruptor shots haven't been used yet, right? Oh, but this is kind of wasteful from Jason.
Those were not good disruptor shots. Good storms, like retreating storms.
Yeah, very good storms. Is it going to be enough?
We should have a disruptor shot, though, coming out of Ruff.
Yeah, they need to move to the front. They need to move forward. Those are the most important here because they'll delete units. Only one goes off. It's good, but not good enough, I think.
Yeah, it seems like Jason's going to crush it. Oh, he misses the disruptor shots, but it doesn't matter, yeah. It's on top of everything.
Yeah. I like what Jason is doing, posturing forward right away. Because disruptors, you know, they'll thrive if the units don't have anywhere to run. And oh, look at that! Oh, nasty. That's just over.
Damn.
Okay, a very good disruptor shot to answer, actually, from Ruff. Don't think it's going to be enough, but it made it much closer than it otherwise would have been. What's the score now? Let's see.
Jason is up after this round 14-6.
Damn.
Yeah, he's killing it.
All right. Solid anti-armor missile here. That's 1 less unit to micro as well, but Ruff is gonna get his payback.
He gets one too. He gets one too, all right. Is it feedback or storm here?
Is there a ghost?
Damn.
I'm looking for a ghost. No, right? No ghosts.
No ghosts. I originally put a ghost in, but I was like, no, this is gonna be the stupidest damn.
Too many.
Yeah, too many spellcasters. All right, Jason gonna take that one down, 15-6.
Ooh, slaughter.
Yeah, it's I actually felt like Ruff was microing very well though.
Yeah,
it's just Jason just had a bit of an edge. Jason, Ruff.
Agreed, absolutely.
Guys, I mean, Jason ends up winning with a 15-6 score, but Ruff, your micro was very, very strong there. Were you surprised by how good Jason was doing?
Oh, I didn't catch what you guys said there.
Oh, no problem. I was going to say, right, like, it was a good game. Jason ends up with a lot more points, obviously 15-6, but It felt like you microed very well throughout. Were you surprised with Jason's like strats and his micro skill?
I'll be honest, the macro ones, especially with Zerg and Protoss, because I just don't practice it, I was just terrible.
Okay.
But then there were like these scenarios where I won my side and I was like 2 health or something from the other one. I'm like, dang, I could have won right there.
Yeah. I think specifically the Adept versus Marine Mine. It felt like Ruff had way better plans than you, Jason. Did you feel that?
Oh, dude, I was so triggered over and over. I kept like shading it in, and then he would like unburrow it, and I'd be like, I didn't think he would unburrow it, and every time he unburrowed it.
And then there were times where I let you shade in, and I didn't unburrow it.
Yeah. No, that was a cool, and I really like that battle.
I love
there.
that one. Yeah.
And I like the approach you were taking, Ruff. It looked really different. Where other people were just trying to bait, you were kind of like repositioning and baiting.
Yep.
Yeah, I was surprised by you moving forward against the Hydra Viper. Had you played that one before?
Actually, no, I have not.
Yeah. Do you feel like
as a mech player, I don't use bio very often, so it's been a long time since I've even been in. Actually, I don't think I've been in that scenario before with just non-stemmed Marines. It sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Marines against Vipers. Yeah.
Sometimes when I go mech and I open Marine, the Marines are just alive still sometimes. So.
So I was thinking, hey, an abduct would be a good idea, and then it didn't work out so well for me. And then he abducted, and I'm like, wait, why did that work out so well for him? What the heck?
I think it's because he moved forward. He moved back. So it was, I think you needed to...
it seems like Zerg is supposed to rush down in that situation. Maybe we should give the Marines stim or something. I'm not sure. That might help it a little bit, because it seems a bit Zerg favored.
Yeah, plus like Ruff said, you're never going to fight with non-stim Marines against Vipers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for playing. Jason, we will see you after this next match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks,
good luck with Darth Pilly there.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it,
dude.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, let's throw in Vibe and UpATree. Vibe, UpATree, you guys here?
Right. I gotta pause the stream. All right.
Yo.
I'm ready.
What's up, guys? Have you guys been watching the tournament?
Yeah, of course. Gotta study my opponents here.
Yeah, and have you guys learned some new micro moves that you're going to try to incorporate?
Yeah, the Cyclone one.
Yeah, that's the one where we were talking about at the beginning, where I was like, Grant turned off lock on, and it's like Pilly actually destroyed it with
way
that.
better.
So,
Yeah. Pilly turned it off too, and he won. Which blew my mind, since I was sure it was impossible. You just can't win it. I was positive you can't win it, but I was incorrect.
I think the one everyone has a different strategy on too. That's interesting. Is the one? There's two of them. One with the 2 tanks and the unstim Marines versus Hydra Viper, and the other one is the Widowmine Marine versus Adepts.
Yeah.
I keep seeing everyone have like something else that they do with it every time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Sal, let's see how it goes.
What's up? All right.
Yeah.
I'm ready to lose.
Bible, I want to know, Bible, how do you feel
Yeah.
about Pili Pili and his statements of him being the strongest player here? Like, he's not worried about you. He's only worried about JuggernautJason. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
well,
okay.
he's the cheesiest Protoss, so like that makes the most sense.
I was the WCS 2012 champion. Okay, I will never let that down. I will not let that champ. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I have a realistically, I think since I have a big Warcraft 3 background, I have a lot of micro focus, and I feel like that's what has always made me comfortable microing in Starcraft. So, like here's an example. Okay, Special came in my stream like 2 weeks ago and was like watching me play micro against viewers, and said, "Let me play," and he did, and I won anyways. So that felt pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Damn, I like it.
And UpATree, how do you feel you stack up to Special?
To Special or to
We're doing the transitive property here. How do you stack up against Special?
Listen, okay. I don't want to say anything bad about one. He's too good. But I think I can take Vibe. I think.
All right.
If I get my head on my shoulders here and I don't lose my zealots, I think we have a chance.
All right.
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go. I'm good.
since Vibe is going to start out 2-0. This is going to be exciting. All right, guys, we'll let you micro. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can move them out of here or mute them or whatever. CatZ, who do you think?
I got Vibe this one. Yeah. Vibe is my dark horse for the tournament. Yeah, Pili Pili is the big favorite, but Vibe, I really believe in his micro, man. Like back in the day, we used to play micro maps, and he would win a lot of the time. So he is quite good. We'll see what UpATree can bring. I think he was practicing with Jason.
Yeah, he played a lot with Jason, and he said he played some with Karsten too. So
yeah, UpATree try hard. Oh, lost the pro.
A little bit too much movement on the Zealots there, I think. Like, he actually got himself into a good position, but I saw a click where he didn't get a shot from all 3 Zealots in 1 probe.
That would have
I think that was his to lose. I think he actually started better than Vibe did.
Let's see, Vibe here attacking the probes in the back, but so far in the back that they're not actually shooting, and this is really good for UpATree. I think UpATree's done it.
Yeah.
Or
definitely looks that way.
Now the probe's tanking. Oh
man! Somehow, some way that's rough, man. I gotta say that both of those look like they were UpATree wins.
Yeah, I think he could have target fired the Zealots there. In the end, he used. Oh God, the baiting hit there. Unlikely. But yeah, at the very end there, 2 of the Zealots were already like near dead, but the probes tanked for their full HP at the end, which was just so sad. Yeah, this one wasn't close.
Yeah, no, that one really does need to be fixed.
Yeah.
All right, this one I think has definitely shown as one of our better ones. Look at this, he's chasing him down a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see. UpATree's gonna be a little bit shy using all of the tricks that we've been seeing throughout the day.
Good try. Ooh, I really like that. I like the step in for a half second there to hit it.
Yeah, and you can see how careful Vibe is being, even just moving 1 hex in front of the other mine.
And yeah, he's really kind of maximizing all the damage UpATree is. Vibe being more aggressive than anyone we've seen with this so far. Ooh.
That's huge. Yeah, Vibe really trying to crawl towards UpATree, make the map smaller, but every time he inches forward, UpATree was really good at punishing with those hits, up until he lost that adept for free, and now it's getting a little bit rougher. I mean, this is kind of just gotta be too difficult, I think. Oh, maybe not free mine, that's the one that had
this could have been a little bit too aggressive. Oh, I think his Marines, though, can actually just finish it. Yeah.
It's just too much.
Damn. Look at this UpATree. Turtling a little bit here. See what the timing is like for Vibe. I think that part of the key here is standing right on the edge of the range of the Widowmine.
Yeah.
With all the Adepts. Because if they do the Unburrow, you need to get in there and get the shots.
Oh, I see. I thought you were gonna say with the Marines. The Marines also need to guard that. Radius.
I feel like they should be standing basically on the mine.
Like the Marines want to punish every time the Adept tries to shade in or does the fake shade in and mistimes it, right? Like basically, which seems to happen a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the timing of it's just a little bit difficult, but oof.
Yeah, it is. But that's exactly what this type of map helps you with, right? Like getting those timings down.
Totally. All right, UpATree having a hard time here, man.
Yeah.
Vibe's looking good on this one so far. Oh wait a minute, it's 5 against 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this happened because he blinked 2 stalkers that weren't taking damage, right?
Yeah, it looked bad for UpATree at the beginning.
Too, yeah.
I was actually pretty sure Vibe was going to take that, but that's a pretty crushing victory for UpATree.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the same thing that you saw, which is two stalkers blinking that didn't need to blink at all, that were full HP.
Yeah. Yeah, how he's doing it here, I mostly like. I think that a lot of players from the stalker side are actually targeting too much. I think you target first volley and then do like an attack move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like get up there, target what you can, and just make sure your stalkers always shoot on their cooldown is the most important part.
Yeah, targeting can be pretty deceitful, especially against the blink stalkers. In case they blink and they dodge all of the shots at once, that would be just terrible. All right, what's the score?
Sorry. Score right now is 6-2 in Vibe's favor.
All right. Oh, this is not gonna help
Dude.
UpATree's case.
Oh, UpATree gets slaughtered there.
Yeah, let's
Let's
see
see
what
if he can do the
Vibe does.
Zerglings dive.
Oh, that was beautiful by UpATree. The split on the Zerglings. I really like that. Yeah, this is a crash.
Ooh.
That was the best split I've seen yet for the Zerglings to begin the fight. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
just
you're right.
impossible for Vive to get a good shot there.
Not even close. Not even
Yeah.
close.
All right, let's see this one. I almost like the Reapers positioned for UpATree because they're not clumped, so they can't get Helioned as easily. Whereas the 3 Reapers in the middle for Vive might be more susceptible.
It's like 2 of them will always be hit from a volley. But actually, Vibe takes it down.
Yeah.
I think you have to do a balance of trying to stop splash damage and grenades and everything, but also making sure everything's firing immediately, right?
Yeah.
Nothing can be so far back that like only your Hellions fire. You need everything shooting.
Yeah, Vive has a good setup here, but it's difficult to tell still. I think you want everything firing as spaced as possible, that's the challenge, right? Like you want to space them out. Oh, UpATree's got it actually. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to space your units out, but you want them all to fire.
So it's like 8-4 right now for Vibe.
Okay, that's not too bad. UpATree has gained some ground.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see. This one, and the Muta's already a little bruised. I'm not sure how the Stalkers are doing. Okay, one of them is also bruised.
They're all right. They're all right. I think that UpATree is approaching it correctly, right? He's dropping the Immortal first each time, like you suggested. Oh, not that time, but the other times he was.
Yeah, but the War Prism, I mean, it's costing him a lot in the sense that the War Prism's not really keeping up with the Muta HP. If it falls, it's done.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so close, but yeah.
Damn.
All of the units in it. That's the first time that happens. Okay.
Well, the Muta taking a lot of damage for UpATree here.
Yeah.
Everything's still in the green for Vibe.
Yeah. I like what Vibe does in the, like, aside from the order, what you want to do is gain the most ground and then kind of do your damage. You don't want to, I think this is over microing almost, but he's hunting the Muta. He's hunting the Muta. He just wants it. Wow, this is just, this was beautiful microwave Vibe. Jeez.
Man, yeah.
Literally running circles around UpATree in this one.
Yeah, everything is like green, healthier still.
Wow. That was clean.
All right, UpATree is actually taking his time on this one. You were really saying you think everyone should rush forward with Zerg.
I think so. Because you will get in range before the tanks are both sieged. I am pretty sure. But UpATree did the thing where he abducts from...
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's insane. I cannot believe that.
Yeah. UpATree's not going to have enough time now to wait. I mean, he wasted those spells, essentially. The medevac took a little bit of damage, but his Hydras are bruised. That was such a good Vibe.
Yeah, that was so strong.
Yeah. And that was metagaming to some degree, right? Like, Vibe knows what UpATree's move was because he's the only person that has abducted Marines. If you have never seen it, if you're not like, again!
Oh, wow. Vibe is styling on him right now. Vibe is... guys, you all should use the command players in the chat and check out these other streams. Like, I actually have UpATree's open to look at the score, and you should see the look on his face when that tank got picked up. Oh my god.
Boo, man. What an impressive round.
Crushing.
Yeah, absolutely crushing. But yeah, you have to be ready to pick up, right? That's Micro is anticipating as well a lot of the time. It's what's gonna happen, and you have your mouse ready. You're hovering over what you need to do. Here's Vibe's gonna go right away. He's gonna take down the tank. And Blinding Cloud. And the medevac. Interesting choice.
Yeah.
You can just wait here.
Yeah, well, you can regen as Zerg too, right? So, like, you're gonna gain value over these minutes.
Yeah, and definitely.
It kind of makes Terran attack into you, because otherwise you heal to full health and there's no chance.
And you get the energy on the Viper as well, and then even worse.
Look at this little battle where it's like siege on siege. Yeah, UpATree knows he's dead there. So Vibe is, he's kind of killing. It's 12-4.
Yeah, He has definitely widened that gap, and I mean, in style, he's doing it again. Oh my god, he's so good at this type of micro too. Let's see if it's enough. It's not enough to live up to Pili Pili, however, it seems.
No.
All right, I mean, those are the key rounds where I'm looking at the differences between Vibe and Pili Pili to see if...
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that being said, I don't think Pili Pili will be able to kill him with Cyclones there.
Yeah, true that.
Ah, and you see this? UpATree had the plan. That's what I thought this one would actually end up looking like. Is like trying to dive on the prism, and he tried that like twice. I can't blame him, because you're not really going to win it any other way. You have to get the prism right away.
Yeah, I think that's what he did last time around as well. Something got killed, right?
Yeah, Vibe just attacked his own unit there. Like, I think he was still attacking from the previous one, and he attacked his Archon and took all the shields off it almost.
This is risky positioning with the disruptors. Okay, the Warp Prism's gonna show up.
Oh, this dance is too hilarious. Are you... Wow, okay, he gets like 2 Zealots and a Stalker. Not the biggest deal, but impactful. Oh, he just missed. I think his UpATree should be able to take this now. He's got 2 disruptor shots.
Wait until he's cornered. Wait until he's in the corner.
Oh, he hit his own Zealots. The second one was okay. Now
Yeah,
it's
it
time
was
for the Storms.
It was okay, but not great. And now Vive has the Concave coming from the back with those Storms onto the clump of units of UpATree. With those Archons doing AoE, it's just a little bit too much. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I think with those 2 disruptor shots, at that point, you position them a little bit further forward. You corner your opponent, and when they're in a corner and they cannot no longer run back to dodge, then you just kill everything. Yeah. Like this. He can choose what to kill essentially in that position.
Also, I want to say, I think you should hotkey all the Stalkers at the beginning and blink forward to kill the Disruptors if they come out.
Yeah, but Vibe is too smart because he has the Warp Prism already ready.
Yeah, but if they shoot, it's really hard to cancel and pick up before you you kill them.
Or even just negating the shot, right? And then you move them forward and knowing that their shot is on cooldown. That's huge.
Yeah. Who shot that first? Oh, okay, he did. All right, UpATree actually doing well on this one, I think.
Yeah, but
we
2
did have one
Templars
big
and a few
shot.
units. Yeah, that was a big shot. 2 Templars. And that's the remainder of the AoE that UpATree had, so I think Vive's got this.
Yeah. Okay, so I also want to point out, I think the Jason strategy of bringing the Disruptors to the bottom is really good, and I think Grant's Mass Hallucinated Archon is really good. I think that those 2 should be joined into one strat, and we'll have the ultimate player for that one.
Yeah, it's an order of priorities as well, though, because there's so much to do, right? So you have to choose which units you hotkey. I actually like Vive's approach best so far, which is the Disruptors forward with the Warp Prism to shield them. But like you said, I think there is a punish. It's very difficult to do because you have to prioritize hotkeying the Stalkers to link micro forward, but I like the counterplay that you proposed. I think that would be the best way to counter that.
Oh, the Storm! This is the most interesting one we've seen of this one so far. This one's a really weird one. Maybe there should be less spells. I don't know. It's like...
Yeah, it's too many things to prioritize.
Yeah.
I think in this one though, what I like the most so far is I don't remember who it was. I think it was Jason against Ruff that used the Hunter Seeker missile right away. The
yeah.
Bruh!
You don't worry about the
There were too many really cool ways to play that I hadn't considered that you were just like, yeah, check this shit out. And I was like, ah!
Dude, that was that was a lot of fun. That was great to see.
That wasn't even close, yeah. Man,
well, yeah, no, Vibe played pretty well and goes on to
hell of a
Congrats,
game,
Vibe.
dude. Dude, that's
Thank you.
like, mad respect for that. That was well done. I can't wait to see you against Jason or Pili. That's gonna be excellent.
That's gonna be really good.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just say I feel like Jason's good, and Jason and I don't know. Jason and I think would have a good match. Pili looked pretty scary.
Yeah,
so we'll see how it goes. I don't know.
Yeah.
UpATree, I do have to say the first one, the Zealot Ling one, you had both sides of that one.
Yeah.
Both sides of that. Yes, you 100%. You missed an entire volley with 3 Zealots and a probe when you were up against the wall. You missed an entire volley. Like I think you put him on a move command, and I saw it happen, and then you barely lost. It was like you should have. It felt like you should have had both sides, and then Vibe went 2-0, and I'm like,
okay,
oh, now I feel bad
blame that on the whole downward spiral, and like that sent me into a complete like mental spiral. I couldn't recover, and that was it. That's what happened.
To be honest,
there.
I thought I was gonna lose the one where I was on Zealot because my probes got stuck behind my Zealots, and they're just sitting there. Like, oh fuck, this is not good.
I don't know what
Yeah.
I screwed up on the Zergling side there.
Would
But,
you target? The problem was after the probes got released, there were two very bruised zealots, and the probes took full damage basically while the zealots did damage. You should have just.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
got you. I got you.
I gotta ask about one more thing here. The Viper dodges from Vibe.
Yeah.
Like
So
Vibe,
I
what
had
the fuck?
I had
man?
theorized. Listen, I had theorized with Harsum that was the way to do it, but I was like, I didn't think about it, and then all of a sudden, like the abduct just stopped. I didn't pick anything up. I was like, uh-oh, that's
Vibe, did you for that move, Vibe in particular, did you take into account that UpATree might do this?
Partially, but I think the main reason why I did it is because so many times I've been like with infestors or vipers, you try and like neural parasite or abduct something from Protoss as it's recalling and it doesn't do anything and it just like disappears. So I was like, if units disappear against abduct, because it's happened to me plenty of times before, it just cancels the abduct and then you just you know it's whatever because it is a projectile.
Yeah,
because of the number of units there. If you actually abduct 2 Marines, you just win. Like even if the tanks are sieged. Like anything, if you get anything, you can win there.
And
so that's why I was like, oh, I'll just pick up these Marines. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
And I saw you do that before. I saw you Marines.
Right.
That's why I kind of walked forward as well. I was like, come get them. Come here.
Yeah, that's,
Oh my God,
that's what I was thinking. It's
yeah.
there has to be some element of meta, right? There because you have to have basically your hand and your mouse ready to pick up those units.
That's why I did it with the tank as well right after, because I was like, okay, he's probably like last ditch effort, get the tank.
Yeah,
and it was on siege.
Very nice.
No, we actually have this mistake where the observers don't get to see the score, so I have someone's stream open, and I had Sal's stream open, and when you stole when you picked up the tank, you should have seen the way he shook his head and the sadness in his eyes. It was just like,
believe myself. It was the like sadness with mutual respect. Like I respected that tank was not where it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Oh,
no
man.
shame in losing there, man. Well done.
Thank you, man. That was good. That was a good game.
All right, guys. That was great. Vibe, we'll see you again in the finals. Thanks for playing UpATree. We'll see you later, man.
Dude. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
a lot of fun.
guys.
Take care, guys.
Okay, let's get JuggernautJason and Peely in here.
What's up, dude?
They're here.
It's gonna be one.
Guys,
I'm here.
Guys, what's up? You guys have been watching, right? What do you think? Are you learning through the tournament?
I didn't really learn anything in the last round except for the fact that you can lift up units that are about to get abducted, which is crazy.
That's a pretty big learn, no?
Yeah, apparently. I had no idea.
I've definitely never seen the harpoon miss a Marine and just hit the ground. Like I have
that's
never,
the first thing
I
I've
almost
seen.
feel like the Viper should then pull itself to the ground underneath the medevac and smash its fucking face in, man. Like that was
the
agreed.
angriest Viper of all time. Yeah. I just wanted the cheapest unit.
Yeah. You just wanted a little bit. Okay, so how are you guys feeling going up against each other here?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, he was pretty scary in the last round, so I think it's going to be pretty close either way, but I got some plans. Got some ideas.
Right.
Okay. Peely, what about you, man? You were saying Jason's the scariest guy here?
Yeah, and when I watched him versus Ruff, that kind of confirmed. Like, I feel like he's the only one who played every round clean. Like, he doesn't do, like, stupid things like pulling the Marine with a Viper. So, yeah, it's going to be really close.
Why do you think that's stupid?
Well, that round, you literally just A-move and Blinding Cloud, and you win 100% of the time. There's literally no way to lose if you just use 2 Blinding Clouds. It's just impossible.
But why would it be? But if you can win harder than that, would it be stupid?
I guess if you're trying to like establish dominance by pulling Marines, but then you're risking losing the round that is like complete free win for you. You know?
Why are you risking the loss? Well, I guess
if you're pulling Marines, well, he lost that one, right? He tried to pull the Marines with a Viper, and then he lost.
Yeah, but that was UpATree controlling that one, and Vive did the next level play as well. Either way.
Yeah. No, I guess my point is there's no point exposing yourself to even the possibility of losing when it's a tournament, right? Like,
you're such a pro gamer, Peely. I love it, man. It's so. After watching Vibe play last round against UpATree, do you still think Jason is stronger micro?
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
all right.
I don't know. I don't really have any other questions.
I'm
I just
scared,
want you
dude.
to go at it. You're scared. He respects you the most. Don't be scared.
I respect him the most. I'm too scared, dude.
Well, I think you guys will be all right. All right, guys, we're gonna let you go. I want to see this.
Perfect. Good luck.
Good luck, dude.
Good luck. This is amazing, man. This is so much fun. I am loving it.
Yes. Sir.
Everyone should open up their streams and see the reactions on their faces. It's awesome. Use the command players in the chat, guys, if you want to see. They're all live streaming it while they're going.
Yes, indeed. And these are the 2 highest rated players in the tournament.
Luck, have fun.
Like in the on ladder.
Oh, MMR wise?
Yeah, MMR wise. I think Jason usually hovers around 6K. He's capped at higher than 6K before. Whereas Pili Pili caps, at 6,400 sometimes. Let's see, Pili Pili with good micro out in the open even.
Yeah, he's looking really good there. That's just very solid. That's actually when I was playing the map, how I was trying to do it is like just the running where you try to get the Zerglings to get less hits on you.
Just kite and get...
Yeah, the kiting, because the Zerglings attack quicker. That's the problem, right? Whereas everyone else is trying to down surface area. Oh, that looked like a Pili Pili win right there.
Yeah, for a second, but the Zealots did squeeze out. However, Jason not really moving between each shot is going to cost him potentially. But yeah, I think this is one of the better ways to do it. That one red Zealot will get targeted down by Pili Pili. And he will
Damn. 4 Lings with 1 hit left. That was almost, though. He almost wiggled out of it.
Yeah, this is the truly impossible one. So, both players, yeah, right away just attacking as fast as possible, making the map as small as possible for their opponent. That is the way that it has to be. Pili Pili with good splits towards the end. Oh! Both
they do all right. We'll definitely change that one. That one needs an update. This one I'm very excited about between these two. Oh, not quite Pili Pili. I remember the first time I saw someone do this to a mine. I think it was Neeb that I saw do it, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's too good." It just does. But look at that, the unburrow micro that has evolved to counteract it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why Pili Pili uses all of the shades as well. I think that's a little bit unnecessary. It's exposing more adepts than he needs to, right? To the front here.
I almost feel like the shades, what you should do if you're going to do it like this, if you're shading all 3, yeah, like that's a little bit sloppy. Maybe if you shade all 3 and then like have the shades actually appear like on the other side of the mine so you can target down the Marines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Oh, that would be the play, yeah. Pili Pili's got it.
All right. Wow. Pili Pili. Kid's micro is so strong.
Yeah, I'm trying to think on why he uses all the shades instead of just one shade. Jason's just gonna use the one. It might be that he wants to poke with all the adepts forward, right?
Good dodge right there.
Yeah, Jason still got a lot here, it seems.
Yeah, it seems like a very easy victory. Like if he can even drag the mines into the Marines, he wins. So Pili Pili actually splitting it. I love it. He goes around the edge. Yeah, he's got it.
Even gonna sacrifice one of the adepts.
That's funny. You know, stuff like this. Like for instance, even the Baneling Marine one. If you give that to like a Bronzy, the Banes win every time, right? But you give that the Adept one to like pros, maybe the Adepts win every time. It's funny how stuff changes like that when you get better.
Certainly, yeah. If you can consistently pull off them, like Neeb would probably, win pretty consistently at that, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you can consistently pull off the shade, then that's what it takes. It's more micro on the side of Protoss than it is on the side of Terran for sure.
Yeah. Well, that one was really dominated by Jason right there.
Yeah. Same goes for the Zealot versus Lynx too, I think. Like the Lynx can only do so much. It's on the Zealot player, I think, to rearrange things.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, there's always like an onus of burden, I guess. Wow, Pili Pili crushing.
Indeed. This is not close so far.
No.
All right, this is a very difficult one. Nice split from Jason. Three-way. Pili Pili right through the center, but get grounded, yeah.
All right, Pili Pili getting cleaned up right there. See if Jason does better, the Terran player.
Very good volley to start. This is one of the sloppier rounds for Pili, but he will get us around, it looks like, regardless. I think he's just very confident that the Lynx should win. Yeah. But I think if Jason doesn't, if he somehow doesn't corner himself, maybe if he, you know, if he, I don't know, maybe if the map was a tiny bit more open here, that might have been enough to not get cornered. Or I don't know, some juke, you know?
Yeah, it definitely felt like it could have gone the other way, though. Ooh, very low health stuff. Ooh! Damn, nice.
Nice.
All right, so it's 6-5 right now.
Ooh.
With Pili in the lead. So very, very close.
And this is a Terran round, so Jason could very well be looking to even things out. He will have played this situation just about every game, whereas Pili is new to it, and it shows.
Yeah. So he ties it up with that. 6-6 right now. Really closely matched.
Very, very closely matched. Wow, that's surprisingly so. Towards the last few rounds, Jason has really pulled back. That Terran round helping him a great deal, but this is a Protoss round.
Yeah. Yeah, Pili's micro here just so solid. I think Jason is microing really well, like the Muto pullbacks here as he gets close. Getting some damage on this. Oh yeah, look at that by Pili. He really understands what he can do here.
Yeah, you will see when Vive does this though. I think he has my favorite approach to this round, which is he goes in a circle around the Zerg so that he always has distance, but it's always unloading as fast as possible. So he gets a lot of damage. At the start, Vibe was going from side to side. But that gives him less unloads.
No, I totally see what you mean, yeah. Oh my god, Jason slaughtering! Slaughtering!
Yeah.
He killed that Muto so fast!
Yeah, I think here, if you're Pili, you just, gentleman, give up those roaches because it's not gonna happen, yeah. I mean, even
never
just
happen.
will be juggled too.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Like, he's following, but that's over.
Yeah, and here's what I mean.
Means...
Like, go on.
Yeah?
I was gonna say that... Oh, go on.
No, you go. I'm not talking anymore.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say that Jason could have flown or was flying over the roaches, right? But yeah, the horseshoe that Vi was doing is cooler. Let's see this round.
Yeah, notice how he's oh, look at this. He's pushing in the back and now he'll blinding cloud. Yeah, I see what he means by this.
It's a difficult one.
Yeah, because like Jason didn't siege. I think he just straight up knew, right, that was going to happen. But then Pili just pushes him in the corner, so you can't micro back against the clouds. If you could micro back, then the clouds wouldn't work so well.
Yeah. Oh, Abduct, not the cleanest of choices here, I think, and Unsiege also not the cleanest. I think if he didn't Unsiege it, he would have gotten at least one volley off. Try to save it with a medevac, but that's a little bit too fancy. I'm also wondering, Dan, if you want to siege one tank right away and then pull back the other tank so that the Viper has to expose itself a little bit more if he wants to go for the second tank.
Oh,
so
maybe, yeah.
You basically give away one Blinding Cloud / Abduct, but not a second one. Oh, got
well, I think it still doesn't matter that he gets the prism that quickly. But yeah, no, I see what you're saying with that. That's it feels like there's still some more to be discovered in the Viper one.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe we'll change the numbers on that or give Marine Stim. I don't know. We'll do something to fix that up a little bit. Pili's micro is insane. Like, even against Jason here, look at how well he does. Like, obviously, he's still going to lose.
Doing it, Dan. Or, oh, no, this is Pili. Oh, shit, yeah. Pili's micro is insane. You're right, yeah. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. I thought that was Jason doing the thing. Yeah, that was Pili.
Okay, Hallucinated Zealots. I liked the Hallucinated Archons from Grant. I still feel like that was really good.
Yeah. Oh, double shot.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, took down an Archon. A lot of these Zealots are going to go in the front now to tanks. The Hallucinated Zealots are an odd choice indeed.
Ooh, but I don't know. This feels good for Jason right now.
Yeah. There's still plenty of storms on either side. This is a round that Pili would very much like to take. It's a Protoss round for sure. Good storm. Huge storm there. Yeah, looks good for Jason.
There you go. This is what I really want to see is one-shotting the disruptors. And he should have his disruptor shots now ready, right? Pili should. So he still has shots here. Even though I think the army is slightly better for Jason.
Yeah, especially with that Archon being morphed. I really like it. Storm loses a little bit of value as there is less and less units on the field and there's so much to control. So the Archon was a good choice, but it went in the back and it's now joining.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I think if he joined the fight right away, it would have been easier, but he's got it regardless.
Yeah, he still gets it. Sick play from Jason.
Very well done.
All right, let's see if Peely can come back here.
Oh, Jason!
Nice.
Oh, another one. Oh my god.
He didn't use his prism.
Yeah. Again, gonna hallucinate the Zealots, and you can see how the Zealots hallucinated. What I like about that is that there's very little AoE left over, so Zealots are gonna soak up a lot of Stalker shots and a lot of Immortal shots and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Wait, does Peely still win this?
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
I don't understand how he won that. It looked like Jason was truly dominating.
I guess he got disruptors, but Peely attacked before the cooldown of the disruptors, so the disruptors were removed either way. So the traits.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so right now, what's the score? Is it 10-10? It is. We're actually getting it decided right here.
No way, that's crazy.
That's insane. That doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right indeed. All right, Peely has won some more rounds decisively. Whoa, I think this is gonna be one of those. Unfortunately for Jason, the overall is drop harass employed as the final tactic, but it looks like Peely.
God, that was
very agile.
So Peely ends up winning with the crazy last round. That's supposed to be the tiebreaker, but it's actually the first time that's occurred.
Nice. That was pretty nice.
Wow,
That was a great match.
That was amazing. Let's get these guys in here. Hello. Oh my god. Do we have both you in here? Peely, you in here? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Okay, guys, that was insane. You two were so closely matched in that. I actually the last one's supposed to be like a weird fun tiebreaker, but when we got there, I said to CatZ, I'm like, this doesn't feel right that we're tiebreaking with this weird ass micro one. Cause what'd you guys think during that? That was so close.
I mean, it was kind of like I won the first one because it's PvZ, right? So I had the advantage as my main race. So I get 2-point advantage. Then I lose 2 TVT ones. I'm not even sure how. I lost so badly. I've never lost so badly in those.
You gotta, so the way that works on ladder is you have to go after the Reapers first, and then you gotta like separately hotkey your own Reapers so that you can still dodge his Reaper grenades. Because if you get hit once by a grenade, you just lose the fight. And you got hit both games, so.
Yeah, I did not understand the interaction.
It was incredibly close, though, between you two.
No, at the end, it was a PvP one, and I even knew that Jason's strat was like a bum rush. Like, as soon as the round starts, he just runs at you and disruptor shots you. And I actually caught disruptor shots 2 times. But the second time, what's funny about it, if you lose disruptor to disruptor in this kind of scenario, it doesn't really matter, even if you lose both. Because what ends up happening, you just A-move them, and the map is so short, they don't have to anywhere to expect, like move back. So Disruptor never gets a second shot to actually have a difference. So I just had better storms, and I had some feedbacks on sentries, I think, or it just kind of worked out.
I thought I was going to lose the first PvP one at the end, but I somehow won. And then the second one, I was like, okay, I've won because I killed both your disruptors, and then I just got stormed in the corner.
Yeah, it's definitely like unusual situation. So,
but Archon on the first one a lot, Jason. I thought that was really good. There's not a lot of damage left over at that point. Storms lose a little bit of value, so I like the Archon. You almost left it out of the fight.
It's kind of a brain overload when you have that many spellcasters, because you like select your army and it's like, okay, you got a Guardian Shield, Force Field, Morph Colossus, or throw off Disruptor shots, Morph an Archon and Storm, and you're trying to do it all at the same time. So it's a good one for sure.
Yeah.
Peely, why Zealots over why hallucinated Zealots over Archons or something else?
Honestly, I think I'm not sure, but I think the advantage of Zealots might be that they actually charge forward, but the Archons stay with your main army, so Storms kill them too fast, maybe. But really, the reason it's easier for me to hallucinate, because I think hallucinate Archon is like it's way too far for hotkey wise, so I'm always used to hallucinate either Zealots or Colossus. And Colossus in that situation make no sense. It's either Archon. Zealots are just easy, and in that type of scenario where like especially with Jason, where he attacks you right away, like I don't have much time to think about, so I just spam the Zealot hotkey.
Yeah, well, I think that you're right. The Colossus is like a bad hallucination choice, and we actually have seen a lot of people do that today. I like the Archon just because of the tankiness of it.
Yeah.
But CatZ was suggesting that maybe because the Zealots like go up, they take a lot of Immortal and Stalker shots, so maybe that is a good one.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 of them, right? Like per hallucination. So there's.
Oh yeah, that's also
Yeah, so the health is actually pretty comparable then to an Archon. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think
that's
your
cool.
hallucinated zealots do charge though, do they?
Oh, well, I just meant like they go forward. But I think if you have charge, they might. But I actually wanted to test it one time and I forgot.
Yeah, I actually have no idea on that. All right, great match, guys. That was I think the highlight so far of the tournament.
Yeah, crazy good.
Awesome.
Good job, dude. GG.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah.
That was good.
So yeah, you're Jason. You're in top 4, so you do get a little cash prize. You and UpATree. Thank you for joining us.
Money? Oh my god, chat. Oh,
dude, yeah. You win $25 for that wonderful showing. Sorry that we had to
25.
decide it on that joke of a round at the end.
The round is so cool though.
Yeah, I
like
think we'll
it, yeah.
change the amount of spellcasters. Maybe I'm not sure. We'll see. Feedback seems weird there. Anyways, yeah. Thanks, Jason. Let's bring Vibe in, and we can talk to Vibe and Peely here.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Vibe, what's up, man? You just watched what was the closest battle of the tournament so far. What'd you think?
Yeah, it was good. I was like, what? Jason's up 1 right now? Because I actually thought it was going to be good either way, but I thought Pili was going to have a little bit of an edge. But yeah, Jason was 10-9 at one point. I was like, I was going to win the second Disruptor battle one, and then he lost. And then I was like, okay, who's going to win the feedback battle at the end? And yeah, I went Pili's way. I feel like, in general, just, I don't know. I've played Pili so many times on ladder, and Jason as well. And I feel like Pili is definitely the more of the micro-esque guy. So I think this is the hardest match possible. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Okay. I feel confident, though. I feel good.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
What's your prediction, Bible?
It's gonna be close. I'm gonna probably go like 9-3 at first, and then Pili's gonna bring it back, and it's gonna be an 11-10.
Wow.
Wow. Joking, wow, that's very specific. I'm like trying to think of the order of these. I'm like, really? Do you think so?
No, I'm just joking. I think it'll be close. We'll see. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Pilichenko. What about you?
Well, I think I'll win, but yeah, I think it'll be close. I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be like as close as Jason. I think it'll be like 11-9 or 11-8, something like that.
Don't worry. I'm only washed up in MMR. Okay, I'm not washed up in.
These kids, they don't know the 2012 champion.
Yeah, I started playing after. You started
playing after you
yeah, exactly.
won America.
Vibe had already won everything he wanted to win by the time you started playing, man.
I've just gone full content creator since then.
All right.
All right, guys. Good luck.
All right, awesome. Good luck.
All right, thanks. Good luck.
What do you think? What's the score here, CatZ?
I really hope for a close match. I have no idea. I kind of hope that Vibe takes it just because, he's the underdog going into it, and Pili just exudes so much confidence that there's always you want to see it. You want to see it shaken, and I feel like Jason did that a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see if Vibe can upset here.
Yeah, I think it helped Jason a lot being a Terran player specifically for like the TVT one where he won the sides, both sides.
Good point.
Yeah, so I could see this
tips on the Reaper too. That's scary. I don't know if Vibe was paying attention as much to that. So, but Pili understood, like he received the message from Jason and understood what needed to be done in that round, right? Like it's about the grenades, and that makes a lot of sense, and it's not something that's super intuitive.
Yeah,
when it comes to that.
Right. Vibe starting over here on the Zealot side. Oh, immediate surround on a Zealot.
Oh, but look at
that! It out!
Very well done. Not enough.
Yeah, but Pili still got it.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, that wall is there. No more hiding. But yeah, that was a good wiggle.
Yeah. Oh, that one probe a little bit far out.
Yeah, Pili engaging in the open. I like this for Vibe now, too.
Yeah, that's actually a good surround right there.
Very, very strong. Vibe is going to crush this one.
Looks like
it, yeah. Please get this around. Just get this around.
All right.
He's done it.
We have the makings of a good match here.
Yes,
and here comes the anticlimactic one.
Oh, missed a stutter step.
Oh, he could have been slightly cleaner there.
Yeah.
Well,
Pili. Not as sharp on the stutter steps.
Do you think?
Not as often.
If we just gave Baneling speed, do you think that makes a difference there? Can they win?
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Maybe that's
might,
what
it
we'll
might
try.
even be too skewed towards the Zerg. But yeah, I think Baneling speed would be a good thing to try right away.
Good try, yeah.
Even Link speed or Link speed and one more Ling or something. I don't know. Let's see. This one's a little bit of a patient one to some degree.
Yeah.
Right? I almost feel like in this one, if we could have like a really short timer to force the Protoss player to do those shades and not really try it over until they can get it type thing.
Yeah, I could see that. We can probably change the timer lengths on the different rounds. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a really good one from Vibe.
Well done.
Get some extra shots. I think this is where you actually just shade on top of the Marines. I think if you shade on top of the Marines, you give up your lowest health one, you win.
Yeah, that's the alpha move right there. But Vibe is gonna go for the more methodical. It's kind of like what Pili Pili was saying earlier, right? Like if you can win 100%, then just take the 100% win type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure that was the way. Vibe, throw! What a throw! And he didn't shoot once. Oh my god!
I can't believe that. That was a sick throw. Wait, yeah, Pili took that round.
Yeah.
That was Vibe's round.
It was 100%.
That was so sloppy at the end. Like his high health adept got hit by the mine, and then he fucking missed the shot, like you said. Oh my god, that's as bad as you can get. Oh, that was beautiful by Pili.
That was the worst two possible moves that he could have gone for.
Yeah.
A big
oh man, what a throw that was.
Yeah. Could cost him the championship.
It might cost him the championship. You're right. Okay, beautifully executed there by Pili Pili. Just wrecks that one.
Yeah. Gonna create himself a comfortable lead now off of that. Protoss rounds here now. Continue in abundance and in favor of Pili Pili. Vibe blinking very far away, but he is keeping those stalkers with almost no HP, though Pili Pili has peeled off one single stalker to deal with them. Vibe is doing it, I think.
Yeah, that was actually beautifully done. I mean, we were talking about blinking them as close as possible so they can get back in the fight, but that time, definitely, that was correct by Vibe to blink them so far away.
Yeah, because they have 0 HP basically, right? If you're blinking, ideally you just waste the shields or something like that. But again, the longer the fight, the better that particular technique is. These fights are very short because it's very small numbers. So the shields never really get to regenerate.
I gotta say, I love how situational some of these micro things are, where it's like, oh, we think you should micro like this, but then in these situations you micro like this.
Yeah, most definitely. And Vibe's gonna 2-0 that round actually.
That's so funny. That's a PvP round.
Yeah.
He 2-0'd it.
That is the PvP round. Oh, nice juke there, but not good enough. 2 of the Hellions get caught. And very good lineup there, but not enough, sadly, for Vibe. It is gonna wreck that one. And this is kind of a Zerg and Terran round. Should be favored for Vibe, so it would be awful for him to get these 2 rounds stolen from him.
Yeah, well, he won the Protoss round, so nothing really means anything anymore. But it looks like Pili might actually get this one.
It's close. Yeah, it's looking good now for Pili as he gets away from those few links, and now he's done it. Very, very well done. And this is the second time he wins this round throughout the tournament. One of the harder rounds to win. Okay, let's see. So let's see if Pili Pili learned from Jason's advice here.
Look at these spreads. This is so funny.
Yeah, but at the end, Pili Pili is gonna clump up. That one very weak Reaper, but Vibe putting it in the back. Now Pili Pili is gonna do the capture with his. Vibe doesn't
don't forget
the region.
You heal so fast with these Reapers too when you're out of battle.
Yeah, it's all about these mines, like Jason was saying. So I'm looking at the impact of these mines should one hit, because the units get taken out from the fight for so long that it should, relatively, right? Like, to how long the fights last anyway. Vibe is gonna clean that one out.
Yeah, solid victory there for Vibe. Okay, so right now it's 5-6 with Pili in the lead.
Yeah, and it looks like okay. Now Pili with the edge in this round, a little bit more HP the Hellion. Not decisive, not definitive. It's gonna come down in its clump. Taking that one Hellion's huge though.
He's got him up against the wall. I wonder if you could like force a grenade hit at that point.
Yeah, I think that would be
the only way to win is Vibe, because he's down a Hellion.
I like that. I think that's what you go for. Maybe spread out your units as much as possible to not get hit from those Hellions. I'm looking from Pili for those Hellions to hit onto the clump of Reapers for both of them. From Vive, exactly what you're saying. But with the Hellion falling, it looks like easy time.
Pili keeps that lead.
Okay.
This one's always fun.
Technically PvC, but there's very little to be done on the side of Zerg. And Vive, he had my favorite micro so far in this. Let's see if he can replicate what he was doing in that round.
Yeah, I totally see what you're saying now. The way he's circling, he's getting a lot more damage done a lot quicker than other players.
Exactly.
Because I was going back and forth as well, just flying over the roaches, and then you have all this time.
Yep.
The way he's circling the battlefield is really nice.
Yeah, because he keeps his distance, but he does a lot of damage. And the timer is important because you want to kill that Muta, right? Like it's the Muta versus the Warp Prism. You don't want to give the Muta free shots, and that's the best way that Vive has found to do it. Immortal soaking up a lot of shots there.
Yeah, he's got already the Muta down to half health.
Yeah.
A little bit less even.
Yeah, that was really cool by Pili. Basically leveraging the HP of his Immortal, fighting those roaches for the Muta to be bruised by the Stalkers. And now with this Muta nearly dead, it's a hard task at hand because the Warp Prism is full HP still. But the Muta was regening. I guess it is still regening. It's not a Reaper, right? So
yeah. It regens.
Yeah, it just regens.
Yeah, it looks like he's got it pretty cleanly though.
It's gotta be a split.
Still like the way Vibe's doing it, but okay, let's see this one because there's some strong opinions on this one here. All right, Pili. Oh, okay, he's sieged. Vibe actually turned around and did take a tank shot.
Yeah, just on one of the Hydras. Lucky for him, the Viper is gonna take some damage unnecessarily. And Pili thinking that Vibe might snipe one of those Marines. And
That's the cutest thing ever. That was like him. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you. This time you.
Okay. Well, he was trying to copy that micro move, right? And it was just like completely didn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the Marines are spread out, the Viper can still abduct one that the medevac is too far away to get. So Vibe could be looking for that move as well. The tank is good to have gotten. Oh, this might be enough though. Yeah, just
hold on. This is good micro for Pili.
Okay. He was timing it, but oh wow,
dude, he's got it. Pili won it.
Oh my god,
that was really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to make this so that it ends after only a Viper too. That.
It separates the tanks in the back. I mean, this is the best one. I thought this was the best setup that you could get. Look at that. Gets the Viper, but both Blinding Clouds have already gone down. Do these tanks need to be NC? No, right?
They don't last that long. It doesn't. Oh, yeah, he still gets it though.
No. I think
he got 2 tank shots.
Yeah.
No, it's still Pili.
Yeah. Maybe if those tanks could have been spread further away or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it was actually pretty close though.
Yeah. I do wonder if sieging one tank right away and sending the other one to the back would make a difference there. Let's see. Not enough micro in the world from Pili.
Yeah. At this level, I don't think it's ever gonna.
Let's see.
Seems impossible.
Yet Vibe's gonna go for it, and it's a better start for him than it was for Pili, but kind of falter.
Yeah, it's just too much damage output from the Stalkers.
Yeah, once they get right under, it's so difficult. Nice try.
Still, they're doing reasonably. Okay, here comes the crazy one.
Yes,
right, hallucinated.
Yeah, with a couple Marines or something, and that one might be enough just to soak some shots. Oh!
Vibe with the huge hit there.
Very, very big. An offering. Oh, wow. Huge hit from Pili. Also onto all of the spellcasters of Vibe. And now the storms go. And that's a little bit too much, I think, on the side of Pili.
Yeah. Great storms there.
Very, very nice.
Hallucinated Colossus in the back for Vibe doing nothing. That's a really interesting one. I like how that one turned out.
Yeah, Vibe actually with yeah. I see
that's hilarious. Yeah, he's got 3 hallucinated Archons in the back.
They're just chilling. All right, here come the hallucinations from Pili. I feel like he was kind of tucked too much in that corner. Both disruptor shots are gonna whiff on the side of Pili. This is the opening that Vibe needs.
Yeah, if you attack move and just hit good disruptor shots, you should get it, right?
Yep, those are gonna be the biggest possible thing that you can do. I love how Pilipili is offering his disruptors to the front. Good blink from Vive to focus down those Archons in the top. Was there a second disruptor shot from Vive? Now Pilipili's got the cooldown.
Yeah, Vibe hit both of them, but they weren't like that great. All right, Vibe actually crushing this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got it. And I think this one, Pilipili's already won though, right?
Yeah, it's 12-8. This is the last one of the tournament. We'll see if Vibe can make it a little bit closer. I love that. I love that. Wasting some of your energy. Yeah, just so you don't get feedback to death. But now he can't make the Archon, so it was a waste.
Yeah. And the second one died. If the second one had also done the same thing, it would have been good enough. The Ultra will fall though. Oh, not get loaded. No, GG.
All right, GG. And Pili takes it 13-8. Wow. All right. Let's bring those nerds in here. We have Vibe and Pili in.
Waiting on them to respond. One moment.
Dude, that was a great little tournament.
Yeah, it was amazing. I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Let's see.
Here we go, Vibe.
Yo.
And here's
Vibe.
PvP.
Pili. Hey guys, that was an insane micro battle. I do want to point out that Vibe won both sides of the Stalkers. How do you feel about that, Pili?
Yeah, no, I was super disappointed because I was already up, right? Like I was already up like 2 points. So all I had to do is trade 1-1. I think, yeah, and then I just lost both. I don't know how that happened.
It's okay. I felt the same way in the Widowmine Adept crap. I was like,
Vibe.
I have this one, and then I fucking threw that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel
Oh
like
yeah, you threw that super hard. You had it.
Dude, I was
so
like,
hard at the end.
I
As
was
the
like,
adept.
I'm gonna go both sides of the Widowmine with 2 adepts to be really fancy, and then I fucking died. It's like, oh, what a waste.
That was that was the worst possible maneuver.
It was like the only way you could lose that. You were dominating that until there.
Yeah. Oh well, it was fun though.
Yeah. Pili, you do end up taking it at the end against Vibe, so congrats on that. You're the
Thank you.
current Micro Wars champion. What was your, out of all the rounds and everything, what's your favorite round? What do you think is like the most fun, challenging, cool round that you enjoy?
Well, once I learned the Reaper Hellion one, I think that one's really cool. But the mass, like the Storm Disruptor thing, it's really fun. And it's like, yeah, and a lot of like, I don't think it matters like if you're a Protoss player or not, because it's like a lot of it depends. Like, can you hit your buttons fast enough? It's so chaotic, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty damn chaotic. What about you, Vibe? What do you like? What's like your favorite one?
I like the. I think the 8 like roaches Mira versus Immortal Prism Stalker thing. That one's pretty fun. I like that one.
I think you had the best approach to that.
Yeah, the way that you fly around in a circle, CatZ was pointing out, is really different. Everyone else goes back and forth, and you're just kind of rotate around, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's because I think the reason why is because they don't have speed. The roaches are slow, so you can just literally take a lap and just shoot them constantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, like things like that are really fun. I kind of liked the like, even though like I lost it both times versus Billy just now, I kind of like the Ling versus Hellion. It's I don't know. It's like if you have a good spread in your Lings, I feel like that should be not losable for Zerg. When I was losing, I was like, no.
Every time though, I feel like if the map was a little bit more open, then a lot of the time the Hellions wouldn't have been trapped, and there's a little bit more maneuverability.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, no. A lot of them are pretty cool. Like I think Neuro had a good idea too when he was talking earlier. He was saying there'd be some cool ones if you had some creep in there, like the Marine one versus like slow Ling, slow Bane. If that one had creep involved as well, like that'd be super sick because then you'd have to like focus fire the Banes, and if you miss, you die because they'd be just faster.
Creep is actually maybe a better solution than Banelings.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
But I think any one of them that just require you to be precise, and it's not just like theory, like I should put my units here, and then that's fine. I think those are the most fun.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I like the kind of mixture overall of having both.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
Katz and I have been talking a lot about how micro isn't just about the clicking, but it's like about knowing what to do, having your plan, and adapting. Because like some of this, especially in Stalker vs. Stalker, one of the things that we really liked, I really liked at least, was some of the times it's like really good to blink just behind your stalkers, but then like Vibe, when you were doing it, your stalkers got so low you blinked them really far behind.
Yeah.
And that's what ended up swinging it for you. He had to like break a stalker off to try to chase those and everything, and that was super cool.
I agree. That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, Peely, you're the champ. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
You won a bunch of money. This
Hell,
was great, guys. Thank you so much for
champion speech.
Really quick, I have a question for you. Did I make you sweat at all in that game or not?
No, especially after losing the Stalker round, like because I was super hyped after winning the Adept Widowmine one, and then I was like, all right, well now we're gonna have like 1 point advantage the whole time if we just win the ones that like you're meant to win. And then right after that, I lose the Stalker twice.
Yeah.
I'm like, god damn it! It wasn't even close. Like I started choking. Like I blinked all my Stalkers back at the same time, and I was like, damn, I gotta get my shit together.
Yeah.
That was good.
Pilichenko speech. What as a champion now of the micro tournament of the world?
Yep.
What are you hoping, and who would be the toughest opponent possible for you?
Oof, toughest opponent possible. That's a hard one. Yeah, I don't know. It would probably depend whoever plays this map the most, because I feel like a lot of it is a surprise factor, right? Like if you don't know the rounds, not all of it is just about micro. A lot of it is just knowing how to, like the whole Hydra Viper one. Everyone tries to be fancy. Like Vibe lost it for no reason. Like you literally just a move and then blinding cloud. I said it multiple times too, and people keep trying to be fancy.
Well, you always say move. Go on, Vibe.
Oh, sorry. I lost the Pili feeling on that one, but I feel pretty proud of the fanciness of the one against Sal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
for sure.
Pili tried to emulate it, but he couldn't.
Yeah, that was so funny watching you pick up the Marines. Like you didn't get all of them, and he didn't abduct anyways. Oh my god. Well, we're definitely gonna have more of these. I wanna do like pro micro wars for each region too. So hopefully we can get that done in the coming weeks.
Micro Tournament is definitely like one of the best arcades. Like on stream, like I noticed, like I do arcades at the end of the stream. Whenever I do anything that's not Micro Tournament, I rarely get the full lobby. But Micro Tournament people like. But like we only have outdated like Heart of the Swarm version because the Legacy of the Void one they make just sucks. So if we can keep improving on this one and perhaps add more rounds, like that would be actually amazing.
Yeah, definitely, guys. In the little channel I have with you, please give me feedback. We'll get some updates. We definitely learned a lot about it during this tournament as well. Definitely have some things we have to, like the Baneling Marine one needs to be fixed, the Cyclone Stalker one needs to be fixed, and maybe some altered numbers on some of them too. Okay, so that concludes the micro tournament, but we do have a few Patreon questions we ask you guys to stay for, and we'll just run through those now. Guys, this has been a wonderful episode of the Pylon Show. Check out thepylonshow.com and patreon.com/the Pylon Show as well. But yeah, let's jump into the Patreon questions real quick. And of course, you can go to thepylonshow.com to drop your Patreon question off. First up, let's see, episode 120. Nahian asks, Radioactive Lizard or Monkey? Who are you rooting for? Trust Monkey, buy, invest, Jungle Chain. What the hell does this even...
Lizard. Monkey or Lizard, whatever it means. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
monkeys are going to have a lot more mobility and creativity. Are we talking like a cage fight of a monkey versus a lizard?
I think he's talking about Godzilla versus Hong Kong, King Kong, whatever the fuck. Like, wasn't there like a preview for that? I saw people tweeting about it. I don't know.
Godzilla would be King Kong. Would be the show.
I think Godzilla would win. Yeah.
Godzilla, yep.
It's hard to imagine Godzilla losing there. Hey, and welcome, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining in for the questions.
Are they the same size?
I think they have to be.
That's the thing, is when they make the movie Godzilla versus King Kong, they would make him the same size, but in reality, Godzilla is way bigger. So
can't he shoot fire too?
He shoots laser beams, doesn't he? Out of his mouth?
Yeah,
like,
something like that.
It's like way bigger than King Kong. Like barely big enough to like be photographed at the top of the Empire State Building.
What if they nerfed? What if they nerfed Godzilla?
Yeah,
there should be a patch.
Yeah, there should be.
We should go balance wine somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sick of Godzilla versus Godzilla at the end of every movie. It's so fucking boring. All right, thanks for the question, Nahyan. Benjamin Novak asks, Artosis, why do you chuckle every time you read my name? It's not like my name is Poofy420 or something. I have a challenge for you and the guests. My legal name is Benjamin Novak. Tell me the story behind my name. If correct, I will give another $250 next 2 months. And people call me Ben.
I know.
Okay, well, this I would guess it's like his parents like spelt his name wrong or had messy handwriting, so it looked like an E. What is the story?
The dad one day was asked, "What's your wife doing?" And he said, "Bay's jamming." So they just put it together and made his name Bay jamming.
Yeah, there you go.
It was like jamming, Bay. And she was like,
It's a great name, Mr. Novak. Thank you for all your support, man. All right, going on to the next. Okay, we have someone that's inside an air turbine right now. Who is that?
Sorry, I'm near an airport.
All right, all fixed. Knocked Cop asks, is there a place in StarCraft for damage to be more variable based on certain conditions or upgrades? Only stuff that makes the game harder, like plus or minus distance to target equals plus or minus damage for stalkers, queens, ghost snipe. Reducing friendly tank splash, percent of damage taken becomes splash damage around an endgame unit. These are hard questions today, guys.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting question, but I think if you made a game, I think if the game was balanced that way, you'd have to be very careful about having a race like Terran that is all ranged pretty much. Because if a tank does like double damage at max range, you're just gonna like just delete shit before it can actually get close. So I don't know. That sounds cool though, but it reminds me of like in Dota, how you have a hero like the Enchantress. Like the further you go, the harder it hits.
Yeah.
Like it sounds cool, but you'd have to be that'd be hard to balance, I feel like.
Another key question that I always bring to viewers when they ask about what if you made this change to StarCraft is, would this piss off the current pro gamers?
Yes.
And if yes, then that's going to be a tough sell.
I don't give a shit about the current pro gamers, to be honest. Like, it's gonna piss off everything's gonna piss off the current pro gamers. They want no change at all.
Yeah. They want the most bland versus bland stuff that there is possible.
Yeah.
The less variable.
Take me to 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Knock up. Thank you for the question. Sounds a little bit crazy. I feel like it would become too complex too. It's like range changes.
I think
damage.
So. Yeah.
Like StarCraft 2 is already so complex and so like difficult to parse what's actually happening. It's like, can you imagine how hard that stupid PvP part of the micro map where it's like, can you imagine if the stalkers were doing less damage if they shot from full range? I'm like, wait, what are we even doing?
Yeah, right. He blinked a little too far away, trying to save the stalker. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he instead of taking one more shot, it took two, and that's why he lost. I'm like, what? It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
All right. Grandpa Wacho asks, it seems in the current meta, Zergs are not doing so hot at the top pro level, and Protoss is having a bit of a resurgence. Can you share your thoughts on why this might be?
Oh,
also, why
what's that
is called Zaun John? Stay sexy all. What was that?
What is that by my lair? Oh shit, my hive. There you go.
That was a void ray sound for anyone who was unsure. Well, yeah, I mean, as far as PvZ goes, I think that Protosses have basically figured out how to stay alive until their end game, and with the fix of feedback, Vipers don't dominate everything. So I think that's kind of the issue we're at. Basically, as when it's a long time in between patches, eventually everything settles and everyone figures out how not to die. So whoever attacks first a lot of the time ends up dying. This is something I talk about a lot on GSL and talk about with Tasteless a lot, where it's like, you can see it occur when there's like a brand new patch that changes shit up. It's like the games get shorter. People are rushing each other, right? This is all my theories, guys. So feel free to refute or agree or disagree or whatever. But like, you can basically tell where we're at in the metagame, basically, if stats is getting to the end of tournaments. Like, as everything settles and shit gets longer, like eventually you get to the point where no one really dies, and then you get to that end game, and it's like who's better at the end game. And Psystorm is a good spell. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
I feel like right now, like what happened with the patch, right? Like when the Voiders came in, it's not even like Voiders are obviously strong and stuff, but there's like direct counters and stuff. But it's the amount of options that Protoss got, because now everyone just like they make a Voider first.
What's the direct counter?
Oh, like if Zerg like creep threats while positions and Queens while doesn't lose the lair for free because they're out of position, stuff like that. But the problem is like even like at the highest level, like Serral is not gonna have a problem. Serral doesn't lose lair like ladder Zergs free because like you didn't see 5 Voideries. But the problem is like Protoss can like do so many things now. Like with the Void Ray change, now we have builds like you build a Void Ray and then you can do double Stargate Void Ray, or you can do Twilight after, or you can just stop making probes and just go for a couple of Adepts before the Glaives, or you can take a super fast third and then double Stargate. And there's just like 10 more builds that Zerg has to scout for, but they lose the Overload right away. So it's just much harder for Zerg. Like I'm assuming eventually they'll get better and better at recognizing different things. But whenever Protoss comes up with new builds, it's just like the early game is just not as clean. So when it gets too late, I feel like Protoss has an edge. And then, I mean, late game already, like even before the Void Ray memes, already like people like Neep who would just sit there and make nothing but Tempest, Carrier, like Storm, a Cannon, like Battery Turtle. Like it was already becoming like a little ridiculous. Like Neep was getting better and better with it. And it's like, wow, how do you actually beat that? And then now we also added the Void Ray things where like early game is also like, and mid game is also like Protoss dominated. And kind of snowballs, I feel like. But yeah.
So you're saying every stage of the game is Protoss dominated now?
It's kind of from like I don't really play late game, so I don't know. Like my late game control is non-existent, so I don't know about late game. But in the early to mid game, I do think Protoss has a little bit too much freedom, especially with the like defense, with the Pepega overcharge and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
that's
answer.
Yeah, I think that double Stargate Void Ray is really strong right now, and it's a relatively new build. It's only been like a few weeks, I would say. So another trend that I've noticed is that whenever there is a patch like this, it takes a little bit for new build orders to take off that seem like very difficult to respond, and then everyone complains about Protoss in that span of time. And by the time that Blizzard got to it before, it wasn't an issue anymore. So I wonder if this also solves itself to some degree.
It definitely could too. Yeah, but the double Stargate Void Ray build, I think, is like I can't come up with anything that should kill that.
Yeah,
like it's just if you do it right and you make the right amount of shield batteries, I can't imagine anything Zerg can do to actually kill you. So it's like you basically you're like, hey, I get 4 bases and carriers by doing that build.
Someone more imaginative than you and I has to come up with something that because right now.
Why go double when you can be Zest to go triple Stargate?
Oh, that's
I think this is all an iteration upon his triple, because he was doing the triple like 6 months ago or something. He pulled out basically the same thing but with 3 Stargate Void Ray. So
that seems overkill almost, though, right? Like that does have like
well, that was the first iteration of this thing of getting into late game for free with Void Rays. So like he started it with that, and then I think people built upon it and got to us to where we're at.
Yeah.
Great question, Grandpa Watcho. Hope that answers it. Great answers all. Lord Philium asks, sick episode idea. Nice to see a majority of my followed channels on Twitch on tonight's episode. Artosis, if you were creating a dream Brood War micro tournament, who are you inviting? Neuro, advice for mental health during the pandemic and in general. Best friend is on the struggle train. So first up, thank you for watching. I'm glad that you like the people who came on. I like them too. That's why they're here. And a Brood War micro tournament, a dream Brood War micro tournament. I'm actually going to try to set this up. Like I want to do basically get every pro from both StarCraft 1 and 2 to do micro tournaments for everyone, because I think it's so fun. But it would basically be like Zero and Soma and Flash and Bisu and Light and basically, the list is Snow, the list of players that you would expect, like the very best. I don't know if I'll be able to get them all. We'll see. I'm gonna try. Neuro, how about your little part of that mental health advice?
The first thing that I would start with is I think people should be able to forgive themselves for being a little bit less active, a little bit less enthusiastic and driven in this past year. It's pretty common for people to look at 2020 and say, damn, I didn't have as good of a year as I did previous years, even if you're home and you could technically do stuff. It's just the attitude and the atmosphere of all the people of the world is shittier than usual, and it's really hard to get a foothold. So I would say the main thing is to try to just pick one thing where you can make personal progress to get some momentum. It doesn't need to be the most crucial thing. Just, I want to try going for walks, or I want to try going to bed earlier. Just pick one thing, and that allows you to demonstrate to yourself that you can achieve stuff. Most of us have been more degen this last year because of quarantine, and that's okay. That's the hand that was dealt to us. It's a situation outside of our control. What we control is what we do today. So do a set of 10 push-ups, and then you can say, I did more push-ups than any other day this week. And that's some progress. So confidence is built by seeing the past of the shit that you've done that you're proud of. So just take one step forward, basically.
Great. Great advice. Thanks. I hope that answers your questions, Lord Philium. 2 more questions here. Walk Like a Human asks, on a previous episode, you mentioned you were trying to get Korean Pro player on the show. Is there any progress in this? If not, is there a particular reason it is so difficult outside of getting a translator? Honestly, it's not difficult at all, and it's not hard to get a translator at all. But the little Tosis is a little bit lazy from time to time. But I promise, it's 100% on me. I'm gonna get some Korean pros. We're gonna do some cool interview episodes. I just have kind of been, like Neuro said, I'm a fucking slug. Thanks. Sorry.
It's been a degen year for us.
Yeah.
Please stand by.
Yeah, please stand by. I promise it will occur. I already told people I was going to do it last year, and then it just didn't happen, and I was like, oh god. Okay, but it's coming. It's coming.
I have an example. I wanted to collaborate with one of my top supporters who does trading as his job, and I was like, yeah, dude, we should do a podcast. We'll call it Trading for Noobs. This was February of 2020. We did the episode December of 2020.
Yeah. No, this is like, it takes me a long time to move on anything too. Like any idea that I have, like people a lot of times will give me a great idea and I'll be like, I'm 100% doing that. 8 months later, I finally do it. I'm like, yeah, that was a great idea. They're like, damn, I thought you forgot about that.
I had a similar thing with Bronze GM series. I got GM on Protoss and Zerg, and then I just never finished Terran. And they were like, are you ever going to be GM on Terran? Like, I know Masters 2 is where it's at, dude. Just watch those videos some more.
So yeah, there you go. I'm a slug. Broodweiser asks, will there be a Brood War micro battle? Yes. It's a little bit more complicated to put together. Also because the latency works differently in StarCraft 2. If you're an observer, you're not screwing up the latency of the players in the game. In Brood War, you are. So that makes it a little bit harder for me to put that together because I want everyone playing in good turn rate. Like that's why we had all NA based players in there today, because I wanted them to have really good latency. But it's coming. It's coming. I'm formulating plans and plots. Thanks for the question. And one last question. Fridgerator asks, I'm really liking the content that's been out for the last couple of episodes. Great variety. I'm assuming there will be a GSL discussion episode before it starts, but any thoughts on Season 1 considering the results of Super Tournament? Also, are the round of 16 seeds leading the group nomination? For the group nomination, I am not sure, but I would imagine that's likely the case. Because it'll either be that or it will be based off of the point standings from 2020. So I don't have the thing on that, but any thoughts on the upcoming GSL tournament, guys, based on what you've seen in Super Tournament?
Hypers.
I wonder what they're going to do. I don't know if you guys know anything, and even if you do, I don't know if you're allowed to say anything, but I wonder what they're going to do for BlizzCon like 2 weeks, like if anything at all for StarCraft, like patch-wise, about in any way.
Maps? New maps?
Nope.
I would assume no.
Brand new map would be pretty. I'll be pretty stoked if there's a brand new map.
No maps came out.
Would like some maps.
But if I don't know. Yeah, right. That's the best map. That's my favorite, dude. If the game stays as is, though, I don't know. I hope that players start discovering a way to deal with Protoss a little bit better, because that was pretty Protoss heavy overall. I don't mind what race wins, just more variety, I guess.
Yeah, and actually Zest said something interesting in the interview that I hadn't really thought of, but like basically military is coming for the crop of GSL pros that we have. And so actually what exists right now in Korea, we actually only have like 4 active Zerg pros. So that's making it look more imbalanced than it is. It's like we have Solar, Armani, Dark, and Rogue, and everyone else is gone, right? Oh, DRG. DRG is still around, but he's kind of like, you never know with him right now. He is the oldest player in GSL.
Because he already did his, right?
Yeah, he already did his. So we do have people popping out of the military. Like Gumiho is supposedly coming back soon, which is cool. But we have a ton of good Protoss players left, and the metagame is starting to favor them a bit. So I think it's going to be a very Protoss-heavy Season 1. I think they're going to do really well, the Protoss players.
Yeah. Well, it would also depend, because I'm assuming after Katowice, I mean, even though Blizzard said no big patches after like a BlizzCon, they will have some sort of small patch, right, after Katowice. So like,
I hope.
I'm assuming, and also the new map poll, at least they promised, like, right, they didn't do this one because they wanted Katowice to be on the same ones.
They said that?
Well, I heard that they said. I haven't seen them actually say that, but yeah, I'm
who did
assuming.
you hear that they said that from?
This is
'Cause
just
I don't
word
know,
on
I
the
don't even
street,
know
dude.
who would be saying that.
Keep
Like,
this
I don't
Like
even
random Discords, Twitch chats, they all said that like after Katowice, like they're not changing this one because of Katowice, and then the next
like
one.
the thing is, I tweeted that they have it, that there is, but this has never happened before, to where they release a new season without maps, right? Like it's just not a thing that they do. So I don't know why now they would be like, you know what, guys, 10 years later, let's plan around Katowice for this one.
Well, no, I think they just were straight up lazy, but I don't think they're planning to keep the same map pool forever. I mean, their Blizzard is bad, but they're not that bad.
I don't know that there is, from my perspective, I don't know that there is someone to be good or bad out there. I don't know that there's anyone looking at new maps or whether they get rotated.
Oh yeah, but they just one person a couple hours to decide the new maps.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, that's my hope.
Hope as well. All right. That is it for the Patreon questions. Not too many today. Guys, I want to thank you again for coming on the show. This was amazing. It was super, super fun. Congrats once again, Peely Peely, for your victory. You're a micro god.
Yo, thank you for putting the show together. We did a lot of Twitch Rivals events over the years, so we didn't get any last year. So this kind of felt like the gang can kind of hang out and just meme together. And hanging out was really fun. Appreciate that.
No, I'm really glad that you feel that way, because this is something Cobra and I, Cobra Venom, the producer, Pylon show, we kind of joint run the show in every way. But it's something we've been talking about for a long time, is doing more stuff like this to mix it up, because I think it can get a little bit tedious just always talking about like pro matches that we've seen and stuff like that, and there's not always like a drama thing to talk about. So yeah, I hope that we can do a lot more stuff that's like this. And like I said, I'm definitely planning on having some more micro episodes. We'll try to get another one down in, I don't know, the next month.
Benjamin is the super supporter. I feel like
that's right.
His name a few more guesses here. No,
that's right,
like,
Benjamin.
It's a big offer, Benjamin. There has to be. I'm trying to figure it out. Like his hint was they call me Ben, which is just.
Well, his name was meant to be Benjamin, I think. And like whoever went down to file the birth certificate, I bet you just has poor handwriting. Or it could be as actually I have a Korean friend whose parents didn't have enough English when they filed his birth certificate. He was like, his family was living in a different country when he was born, if I'm recalling this correctly. And like, so when they wrote the English version of his name, they spelt it wrong. So on his passport, the way his name is spelt isn't what his actual Korean name is. It's just, so I think it's something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, in Peru, there's a lot of Michaels that are spelled like, you know, like you would spell Michael in Spanish instead of Michael in English. But it's after Michael Jackson or some Michael in English, you know? So yeah, that's our best guess, I guess, right? They intended to name him Benjamin, but they fucked up.
I'm thinking that it's a Bob Marley reference. Benjamin in the name of the Lord. Benjamin.
Well, whatever it might be, thank you for being our super supporter. And of course, $100 tier Shane, Astrofin, Jerry Wang. Thank you, everyone who is a supporter of the Pylon Show, for keeping it going. And I hope that you enjoyed this episode, because this is some of the stuff we're doing with funds to try to make some more interesting content. Also, big shout out to Super Owlman, who made this map and has updated it like 50 times for us already. Much love to him. It was a killer map, I think. So yeah, there you go. That's the episode, guys. Thanks everyone again for coming in. Make sure you leave any suggestions on the micromap in our Pylon Show Discord channel. We have one specifically for the micromap now, so that we can get feedback on all the rounds and everything.
Ken, good luck next time in the swimsuit contest.
Yes. Neuro, you won that one. Congratulations. Sal got second. All right. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. See you next week.